Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us. This is a big show. It's a continuation of our Black Friday weekend. So kicked it off a few days ago, and we are ready to get you all the Saturday sale prices you could ever imagine or dream of. We've got so many amazing pieces, and if you don't know, the Black Friday event that we have got going on here for you is 10% off everything. So it's anything you see on the air. We are so excited to have your requests here as well. I know we've been taking a lot of those over the last couple of days, getting you those wish list items if you are thinking about starting a little holiday shopping, or maybe that's just something for you, something that you can't live without. Well, we've got the best values because it's not just about the 10% off. It's about what's happening prior to that as well. It's about getting you a big discount first, then the extra 10% off, just an extra bonus, a gift from us to you as we kick off the holiday season in grand fashion. So this is what we have going on today. Of course, your requests will be here, so we're just waiting on you to tell us what it is we can find, but also there are a lot of special surprises planned. Some of, really the highlight I would just tell you right up front is some of the larger tanzanites we have are priced like never before. We're setting new records in pricing per carat. With that 10% off, obviously that gives you a big extra discount. So we're seeing blue wing block Ds dive into per carat levels we have not seen before. So if you've thought about a big stone, I've got an 8 carat, I've got a 7 carat, I've got a 16 carat. We've got quite a few. Probably the highlight for me is actually this 721 we have, because it's not just about the size of the stone, it's about the mounting it's in. So that'll be, look out for that coming up very shortly here because it's in a spectacular one-of-a-kind mounting. We also have, though, are you ready for this? We're kicking off with a color change spin, and I let you know now so you can start dialing if you've been one of the many that have missed out on this small new batch of these color change spins. We've been getting this one's around, so you know it's going to fly. Plus, we also have, in this first couple of minutes, we'll see Paraiba at a spectacular value. We'll see color change diaspora. We'll see opal, big size. Crystal opals for you. We've got even black opal earrings. I mean, really just cool pieces that are truly unique and one of a kind. And that is, if there is a caveat to the sale event, it is the fact that things are flying. I can attest to last night, oh my goodness, and it was Friday. So, you know, it was one of those things where everything was flying out the door. We just had so many people missing out. So my advice today on a busier Saturday is make sure you're on the lines early when you see something you love that you can't live without, because the value will be right. The value, it's not like you need to wait around to see where that price lands. It's gonna be a value. So that much I can tell you, but there's also hoop earrings, gold hoop earrings. Haven't seen those in a while. We got a few pairs back, limited as they are. We'll have the white gold, the yellow gold, and the rose gold, and they're even 10% off. You don't see gold for an extra discount, but it's happening today. And then we also have the bigger tanzanites. We'll bring some hoops. We've got some yellow diamonds. I've actually got two that I liked because they were so similar. I thought they were worthy of putting them together, giving you the big discount, letting you take a choice up. So we're busy already on the phone lines. Hopefully those are requests. And again, we hope your fabulous holiday week is continuing to be splendid with family and friends, and we're just so honored that you're spending a little bit of time here with us today. We love our TVON family, so it's great that we can spend this time together. And again, call us with requests. We'll get them as soon as we can. I know that was really the big kind of theme of last night. So let's get started. This is the spin. This is the color changing round that we have for you here. It's a really, really, really special stone because it's also bright and clean, and this is what's rare. I mean, it's got a lot of rarity, right? This is something we introduced myself, 2017 it was, when we were on the air together on a Sunday morning, and nobody had really heard of it. I literally checked with every gemologist I knew, everybody who I knew in the business at the time, and nobody even knew this stone existed because we knew about spin. We just didn't know about the color changing variety, which is really specialty. So here it is. 9021 is the one of a kind we're going to start with. It's our 79-point round. It has a fabulous little bit of the evil eye style going on, right? Wouldn't you agree? What can we do? Yay, thank you. So Roberta, by the way, Roberta and I have been communicating this morning. So Roberta, it's a go on your ring, so I'll probably show that shortly for you and maybe a couple other people who might like the 5-row diamond band that we're going to bring. But this is 79 points plus the 31 points in the diamonds on the outside, and you've got that spectacular stone, which, yes, it's pretty cool on its own right here, sitting in this light environment, but actually it's going to go, if you go into incandescent light, so like UV light, right? It goes completely red. You still get the dispersion. So yeah, I know you're going, well, I see a lot of red now. Exactly. That's the point. You're getting all that dispersion and fire, the reds, the yellows, the oranges, the violets, even those beautiful bright tones. But then it's even at the base of the stone. We're talking about a phenomenal gem. So it's able to do something most gems cannot do. Most gems can only dream of doing, and that is color changing. So we're really excited to have this one of a kind change the gold if you want to, but I have not been able to keep any of these. It was funny last weekend. We brought out one new one, and we had to make some new pieces on the fly. fly based off the stones, and we made them during the show to help, you know, get everybody in on this really, really rare stone. So I'm going to try it on really quickly, and then we're going to be on our way. Take a look at this. Oh my goodness, what a great, great, great stone this is. And you see, it doesn't, that glitter is not just a factor of being like so up close. You see it from a distance away. It's always looking amazing. We can do any gold, and you know what? We'll just blow it out right now. I was going to do $19.99. But I'm thinking we start this show off really right. And remember, 10% off whatever price I end up at. And I'm doing my own discounting up here first, which actually in a lot of cases is going to save you more than even the 10%. So the extra 10 is like an extra. So how about this? $9.99 it's not going to be either. There's half off. We're going to go lower than that, and we will make it yours. It's not even $9.99 or $8.99. It's our rarity here, and it is going to be amazing. And you're so welcome, Roberta. It's coming right up. We'll bring it to you in just a few minutes. But I'm going to do this for $8.88. And that way we know, I know I had a lot of $8.88 specials. And you guys know if you missed last night, because I know not everybody gets us on television on Friday nights. If you missed us, I'm just going to mention it. We had a lot of requests for Lauren's links in the whole collection. Well, the two rings were here, the smaller, rather the medium and the large, and then also the earrings were here. So if you need to ask about those, I never dreamed they would ever be on a 10% off sale. So again, just keep that in mind. If you've been waiting on, that's been on your wish list. But we know that when you get an $888 price tag, it actually comes down below $800 at $799.20. So let me know if you'd like that one of a kind. Then we're going to get to a rare Paraiba. I've got a round Paraiba and a ring that's a floral ring. It's beautiful. And then we've got diaspores, and we'll get into some of those opals. We've got different varieties of opals today, from the black opals to the crystal opals. But I think we need to do this very quickly, and we won't make anybody wait too long. We'll get to that diamond band I'm talking about. It's one of our more high-end designer bands we do. We'll do that in just about maybe like 10 after, so just a few more minutes, which means we have time to show you this, which is the round Paraiba. That is one of the rarest stones in the world, and it's that round Paraiba set in this floral ring, and this is stunning. When you talk about a really, really unique stone, and then you cut it to a round, and then you still have that neon flash. It's item number 9003. So yes, we have entered into the 9,000 item numbers as of yesterday, and this is our 15-point Paraiba with 82 points in diamonds. So it is not a lightweight when it comes to diamond weight on this ring, but the beautiful floral, which you see the band wraps around, so it's got that unique styling to it. Very much that nod to the organic nature of the way the flower grows, as if you took a flower and encrusted it in diamonds and then wrapped that stem around your finger, so it really looks just, again, not cookie cutter and not basic. It's really that specialty designer style that we love to see. We don't get to see a lot of the flower rings here that, you know, in the world at large, when you see floral jewelry, they can really change just based on kind of what kind of details the designer chooses to actually really go that extra mile for, because I think they can look, you know, kind of basic and kind of juvenile, and then they can look really, really sophisticated and high end. And I think this would be the latter. You certainly have that. I think it's all in the band. Certainly the diamond weight at that tremendous 82 points, but that band, that wraparound styling the band has is so spectacular. It's going to be affordable. We only have the one. I like to start with some one-of-a-kinds here on a Saturday morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. Glad you're with us. This is going to be remarkable value because you're not paying anything like you should for a Paraiba, especially in this rarity. You know, it adds to the rarity that it is around. We know that much. It's going to be less than, can you believe this? I mean, we have it for $22.99. I can do better than that for you, and we'll make it easy. So call me early, just showing you some really special one-of-a-kinds. That diamond band's coming up shortly, probably next. We'll go right into it. A little early bird special going on. Take a look at this. Not even $2,299. Come on over. We're going to do it for under $1,000 and make it $999 instead. That is it. And to think that I mean, I love this. 10% is a big deal, right? I mean, for the most, it's a minimum of $100 off for most things, right? This is going to be $8.99 and 10 cents at checkout. And let me show it on because it's even prettier on the hand. It is so beautifully done. And it really has just, I would leave it in the white gold. You actually can change it if you want to, but look at the beautiful neon of that stone. Here's what it looks like on for you. So you can see that little tail of the stem there wraps around. It's just more unique that way. Really elevates it. If you wanted to put something next to it, there's actually an elevation to the floral itself where you actually could put something next to it. Watch. Let's pretend. I like to use my tweezers here as like pretend it's a band, which to show off that you can actually stack something with it because that flower doesn't sit right on top of the hand. It's elevated up above. So you can stack away if you want to. If you wanted to add a little more diamond weight to let's say, you know, where it's planted, right? The ground, the soil. So you can just cultivate as you wish, but it'll be $8.99 at checkout. That's an incredible value. Which one would you like? The Paraiba? All right, that's sold. Jalen's got it. Here we go with one more. Since we have a moment here, I'll show you this color changing. Wow, that's a pretty stone. I love when you see a color change diaspora that actually has a little bit of blue through it. Instead of just the greens and the goldens, this stone is it. It's item number 8264. Well done on the Paraiba floral ring. Also the one we started with. That's still here if you want it. That's Fiend. Color change Fiend. Yes, there was a round. Oh my goodness. We know that a lot of people are a little tardy to the very, very start of the show. And that's Fiend. I'll just flash it here. That one's here if you want it for $888. Can't keep those in stock, so the Fiend's still here. Let's go and talk about 366 and a color changing one source stone. Again, we've had 3 rings. 2 of them that have been color changing stones. That is a very high percentage that we're not used to seeing, but here we go with a one source stone as well. So you've got one source. This is also a big size for this stone. We don't get a lot of the bigger sizes. They should be elevated in price tag per carat when they do. This is going to be that clean, bright, vibrant material. It's our 366. Change the gold on this one as well. But got to warn you, there's a one of a kind again here, and that's a 366 with the 34 points in diamonds. That's the halo. Then you get that twisted rope split shank. Which one do you want? The Spine is available. You got it. Do you want it? All right, Antonio's got the Spine. So now this is how it's going to go. Now watch this, because you think $53.99 is good. It is. But there's a better value, and you can change it to white, change it to rose, do what you wish. Same kind of thing here where you change your light source, it will change color. It gets to a rosy pink, not a stark red, but a rosy raspberry mauve tone pink. It's beautiful. It's rare. People are getting like $2,800 a carat for smaller stones. We've got the big 366, and it is not even going to be $1,000. I love shopping a sale, especially the biggest sale event weekend of the year. And it is here, and this is not $9.99, and it's not $8.99. And oh my goodness, is this going to fly? It's only $888. So once again, with your extra 10%, that's going to be $7.99 and 20 cents. Come on in and take advantage of it. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. And we're even changing that gold color. It's a little size right now, so I'll just try it on here. But imagine that's part of the thing. We're still doing the sizing and the shipping for free and all that. We're still doing gold color changes when we can. All of that is free. So you've got a lot of extra value on top of these severely discounted prices. And that is, you see, oh, now I've got a fingerprint on it. Look at that. Was that there the whole time? I hope not. Oh, you usually catch that. Look at this, that beautiful stone, and the way that light, almost like a little bit of like an icy blue light, ripples through that stone. So we'll give that 30 seconds. And then I think, Roberta, we're ready for your diamond band. And it's not just for Roberta, because it's diamonds and all diamonds. So we're going to have quite a few of you, I hope, get a chance to get this. And who got your Paraiba, Jalen? Who was it? Jolene. Thank you. Well done. She beat out a lot of people. Did you see that? She's got you to thank, because you had the quick hand there. So very, very well done. And then we'll find out who got the Spine over there. And then Diaspora's here right now. Now I had a special request for this ring. Wasn't planned for the show. You're about to see why. This wasn't something that, honestly, if it weren't for Roberta, again, we've got Roberta to thank for this, because 3337 is coming up. This is one of those, really, I would call it an icon in diamond bands, except we don't see it all that often, but it's popular when it's here. But there's a really tremendous markdown. And when we talk about diamonds think about this, we oftentimes will see a pave band. I know we had a couple last night that were beautiful, but this is actually more like you stacked, because stacking can be complex in jewelry. You've got sometimes some sizing issues. Obviously, it adds up in a financial way. When you are stacking a lot of bands together, that can be more difficult. This is where you have the look of a stack. 5 bands is what it takes to create this ring. And yet, it's all in one. You could never buy 5 bands individually and put them together for the price we're about to do. And yes, we're actually going to take this price that was here today from the inventory. We're going to honor a price that it was on a wheel a long time ago. And then we're going to go ahead and give you that 10% extra. So this will be the best way to get a carat 31 in diamonds. And it's not just smaller diamonds. What's really cool about this piece and the way it looks, I think, so elevated designer, is the fact it's not just a basic band with a little bit of diamonds. It's got bigger bezel set stones that are kind of like dotted throughout the different bands. So it really looks like you actually put together a strategy when actually stacking your rings, but it's all in one. So you have no headaches with the sizing, no issues with the fit. It's always going to be perfect, and you're getting white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold as well. So all of that's happening, and then this price tag, it's a little weird. So come on in early if you think you might like a basically 5-in-1 is what this is. And you know what? I might switch it just because there's a smaller diamond on the other side, so I feel like that's the bottom of the ring and there's the top. Now you can see what we've done is kind of staggered those bigger bezel sets that are different sizes within the different bands. It's item number 3337. Probably best we are doing this early because obviously it's not something that should ever be discounted to this level when diamonds and gold, which are certainly in this ring in spades, is not supposed to be discounted down, but that is what we're doing. It's like, again, this is the point of this whole event. Take those wish list items. Take anything that's been a little bit out of reach. Who got the spin? Mary in Louisiana. That LA. Hi, Mary. Thank you so much. I've heard her name a lot lately, it seems like. So special shout out to Mary. Thank you so much, Mary, and happy holidays to you. Well done on the spin. Congratulations. But here we go with 3337. Wait to see this on. It's even prettier on because it's got that little bit of split, that little bit of negative space, but it's also going to be a reduced price because when this came out, I checked the inventory. I had the request this morning. Checked the inventory when I got here. It's here. You can do white, yellow, or rose, but it was listed. Roberta knows this. It was listed at $19.99, and there's nothing wrong with that because then it would save you $200 extra with the discount and all that, and it's a carat 31 in diamonds. But as you look at this on, which it's so comfortable, you're not going to get like whittle it down to nothing in the gold because we do, again, substantial, well-made rings. But look at how amazing this is on the hand, and you can see it's really like the look of 5 different bands together. And whether you want to wear it here on a ring finger traditionally, you want to go middle finger, index finger, you can do all that. But you're choosing your gold. It is not $19.99, which right away would put it down, you know, beneath $1,800. That's amazing. But it's going lower than that. And this is spectacular. And when we talk about big values in diamonds, this is it. Come on in. We've got a couple available only, and that's it. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary in Florida this is. Hi, Mary. Happy holidays to you. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. She actually checked in with me during Thanksgiving, so thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Mary. All right, and Roberta, thank you again for this request, and do like Roberta does, and make sure you get your own requests in as well. Here's what we'll do instead of $19.99 or $18.99 or $17 or $16 or $15 or $14.99. This is why you jump on the lines because it's not even going to be $1,399 or $12.99. This is all prior to what is going to be an extra substantial discount on the way out. And this one's going to be nice and smooth, even though you have those bead set diamonds for the smaller stones throughout the bands. The other bigger stones are all bezel set, which makes them look even larger than they are. Take a look at this, and then we're going to do something really, really special here for you where it's not even $12.99. This is our lowest price. Not only is it the lowest price it ever can be, but again, with that extra additional, it's going to go to some kind of level you just would not see. Already under $1,000 a carat. You've got essentially 5 bands. And think about it this way, because as somebody who designs jewelry, I think about this a lot. From a value perspective, just think about that 5 individual band that this takes to put together. That'd be like $250 a band. Well, guess what? It's not even $12.99 prior to your discount, and it's going to be like that's how it's put together. It is 5 bands, but put together as one. So think about it from that perspective. Do we have a diamond band here for $250? The answer is no, we never have. But it's not even $12.99. This ring is just value at its best level. It's $1,199, but that's going to turn out to be $1,079.10. So for under $1,100, what you actually pay, which means that actually when you were to divvy, if you think about it from that perspective, it's like $215 if you were having like 5 bands together. So if you went out to stack, my point is, if you went out to go stack and you said, it's no problem, I can go out to a retailer, I'm going to go buy 5 bands and I'm going to go get that and I'm just going to put it together myself. What would one band cost? More than the price up there for that ring, and then you'd have to get 5 of them. Yes. Teresa? True to size. Did I hear Teresa when you asked me true to size? All right, Paula's going to get the first one. Well, they're going to go quickly, you know that. So Paula, thank you. She's got the first one. It is true to size. It is true to size. Thank you, Paula. I know Roberta's getting one. So hopefully she dials in early to be here before they sell out, because I have a couple. It doesn't mean I have like 100 or 10 or 5. It just means we've got a couple. Diamonds are here, but if I set out to make that tomorrow, you're talking about more than $11.99 to make it. And remember, you're not spending $11.99, you're spending $10.79. That's it. So let me know which color you want. Get true to size. But again, think about where you want to wear it. Maybe you're putting it on a middle finger or index finger. It sits low profile enough where it'd be actually a perfect candidate to wear somewhere on the hand other than just the ring finger if you choose to. So big value there. Let me know if you'd like it, and that'll be $10.79. We'll give it 60 seconds, and then we're on our way. Again, not even scheduled for the show, but here it is. And a great look at that. And I'll try it on one more time for you. I only have the white gold here. Again, wasn't scheduled, so we didn't have all the gold colors, but we're really excited to have, you know, the ability to make that for you or actually get it to you in the yellow gold or the rose gold. No problem at all. Some of our biggest values today are a Burma spinel and a big tanzanite and a designer mounting. And Allison, did you have any requests that we need to get to? She does. Does it, what, say it again? That it goes great with the smeen? Oh, really? Interesting. And that was Sandra from where? Dallas? Wonderful. Hi, Sandra. Well, Sandra wanted to let everyone know she's got a yellow, did you say yellow and pink? Yellow and pink diamond ring, and she wears it with her smeen. I love that. Well, thank you, Sandra. I'd like to hear that. Interesting combinations. Love to hear how you guys, I'd love to see photos too, because a lot of people send me photos of how they wear their jewelry. I love seeing that. Yes, Jess? Oh, Roberta got one too. Thank you, Roberta. Well, again, all of our thanks. I know Paula probably thanks you as well, and everybody else is getting a 5-row band. Yes. Absolutely. Actually, Tony, hold on. I need to show the back first, and then I'll try it on again. So there's the back side. So you can see that, look at this, even from the side profile, you see how much gold we incorporate into that band. And then you see the back of the ring, how obviously when we say finished, it goes right down to the base of the ring, but there's still, in and of itself, the design concept is that to be an open style look. So when you see it on, it's got a nice weight to it. I mean, it is essentially like 5 bands together, but you can see it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a more contemporary version of what we see in the raindrop ring, what I've dubbed the raindrop ring, and several others that we do. And also, I mean, call me crazy, but because the bezel sets, don't you think this is just a natural match to anything you have in Diamonds by the Yard? You know, any of our Diamond by the Yard necklaces, we had the bracelet version last night. I mean, anything that you have in those different combinations, when you see bezel sets together, that's really important. I think that that's a natural mix and match kind of look. It's not the, you know, it's not a literal interpretation, but it's a really good coordinating set. And we all know that most everybody who shops here has probably at some point received a Diamonds by the Yard or has purchased a Diamonds by the Yard. And if you have one, you're probably wearing it a lot. So maybe think about this as the ring that's going to coordinate and match back and look beautiful with those pieces you wear a lot. So $11.99 comes down to $10.79 at after that extra additional discount. We love it. So thank you again to everybody shopping that one. I wanted to show you here some black opal earrings that are really unique. Also, green sapphire. Did bring out a few. We have an emerald bracelet. And by the way, Joyce, I wanted to ask you, are these quantities on the hoops, are they updated and accurate before I sell these out? I just thought maybe we should check on that, on these gold hoops. Does that look, okay, we'll just double check, just because I know those are going to be popular. I've had a lot of requests for just solid gold hoops, so we'll bring those. Let's show the green sapphire. And when you say green sapphire, well, there's a lot of green stones out there, and keep calling on the diamond band because we do have it available. But look at this. This is a unique color green, and sometimes green sapphires, I think, can be leaving a little bit left to be desired. I love this color. It's almost like it's a little combination here, which we know there are some bicolor sapphires out there that combine because of, you know, Mother Nature's elements may have come together and formed a unique combination. Well, this is really kind of like a little bit of golden, a little bit of green, and a little bit of blue as well. It's item number 6700, and it's a 162 green sapphire, 45 points in diamonds, and really a rare one, because if you're collecting the world of sapphires, probably you're starting with blue. That's the most common out there. Different qualities within the blue range, obviously. And then there's pinks and yellows and oranges. And when you really start to get rare, the lavenders and the purples and the padparashas and also the greens. And so this is a beautiful way to get something special. If you want a green sapphire, maybe you're looking to add to the sapphire collection, want to get one of every color, here it is. Create your Crayola box of sapphires, kind of, so to speak, right? Haven't thought about that in a while, right? But as someone who loves color, that and like thinking back, that started at a young age, wanting to use every crayon in the Crayola box, really get, you know, get all crazy colorful. But this is the 45 points in the diamonds as well. We've got one only, and we're just gonna blow it out right now. It's a big sapphire. There's a carat 62. So even if it were like a more common color, a carat 62 is a big size. We're gonna do better than. Love this one. I'm not kidding you guys. I'm gonna show it to you. This is just kind of comical here. It's $29.99. That's the ring. There's the price, $29.99. That would save you $300 with the 10%. But like I'm telling you, I can do better first. Let's do rounds, layers of discounting. Let's do a lot of them. And then here's what it looks like on. This is a pretty color. It's bright. It's just like it sits up a little higher, so you're getting a lot of light to that stone, so it has a lot of life as a result. And it's going to be less than $1,000. And I don't mean $9.99 either. There's $2,000 we just put right back into your pocket. I'm going to go ahead and save even more and not even make it $999 or $899. This is just crazy rare. And this price, it'd be silly not to get it at this kind of value. It's $888. And then you take 10%. So my goodness, what we're seeing is an under $800 ring in a rarity that is a super, super unusual color of sapphire that is all natural. And we're talking about diamonds galore. How that's happening, Well, it shouldn't be. In a nutshell, that could be said about a lot of pieces we're going to bring you today and throughout the event. Should not be happening, but it is. So I'll give that 60 seconds, and then I feel like that one's not even going to need 60 seconds, but we'll find out together. Have a great wheel coming up, couple wheels, but one in particular that's really affordable. Like I said, tanzanites today. I mean, 7 carat, 10 carat, there's an 8 carat, some really big reductions. I have a yellow diamond bangle. Don't get to see something like that very often. Yellow diamonds and bracelets are just tricky overall, but we got one. And then get ready, because I promised some really big highlights right here in the first couple of minutes. One is coming up. If that's here, I don't know. That would be very shocking. For $7.99 and 20 cents, what you're actually paying, that would be really shocking. And that's available in any gold you want as well. And look at, it's even a double row down the sides. You've got the 2 rows that lead up to almost, it's like a 3-stone look, because you have the bigger diamonds on each side. You've got that semicircle around it. We've got the halo. Thank you so much. Gold hoops are coming up in 5 minutes. It's the only thing we have in a gold earring left in our Italian gold. Yes, they're made in Italy. Can't go wrong there. We have white, yellow, and rose. You're going to love them. I get so many requests. This is also the size that everybody always wants to start, which are the 1 inch. So they're coming up as well. Call me, green sapphires here. So I have to highlight this because I know it's early, and usually we, might be a little bit cautious about trotting out the museum pieces in the first 25 minutes of the show. But you're about to see why I am bringing out this piece right here, right now, and let me just guarantee you that this one is going to fly. And it does not just have a really, really, really important Burma spinel. Makes me think of the crown jewels. That is actually a really important mounting as well, with Asher cut white diamonds, baguette diamonds, princess cut diamonds, and round brilliant diamonds in this one-of-a-kind, super high-end designer mounting. They don't get much higher end than this. 7248 is the number. This is a rare, this is not a garnet, this is a spinel. We're talking about that upper echelon gem material that is very similar in its makeup to sapphire. Very rare. This is out of Burma, which is also the place where we find like the best rubies in the world. They're chemically very similar, but they're different gem families. It's item number 7248. This is a 415 cushion cut Burma spinel. It's that pinky red purple mix. It's a nice mix of jewel tones together. And you also have a carat 79 in amazing diamonds. VS, every one of them in the ring. This is just really crazy. I just have to make sure you're ready for this, because I know that it's easy to look at a ring like that, and for those of you that are in the know, you're gonna think, that ring is gonna be $7,500 at TVON. Thank you, but no thank you. This is why it's here so early in the show. There is a value happening on this one that you will not believe. And the fact that this value, as it is going to be that extra 10% off, unheard of, unheard of. You have to trust. You have to believe in this big time weekend, this sale that is unlike any other, this amazing value. I mean, it's the markdowns first. I think the 10% off is great. There's a lot to be saved additional today, but it's the markdown that happens prior to that that would be good enough on its own. So it is a guarantee that everything we show you throughout the weekend is going to go. This one, incredibly rare. White gold only, that is the only caveat here. That's a designer mounting. I can't make that in any other gold color, which I think, luckily, I think the white gold was a good choice. So I don't think you'd want to stray from that. But here's what we're going to do. Call me early. I know it was actually $79.99. I sold it short. We're not going to do $79.99 at all. Promise you this is going to be a lot better. But there's only one. And then I have a tanzanite that's pretty similar with the same designer kind of mounting. It's amazing. These are do not wait moments, but one only. We're going to size it for you. Difference is you're getting a 179 diamond weight. That's up there in our top 5 of diamond mountings we do overall, out of that literally tens of thousands of mountings that we have. And this one is unique to this stone. So all custom made around it. Got to stay as it is here. Don't wait, because the value is extreme. Let's take a look at it, and then you'll see it on, and we'll show you. Look at these diamonds. I mean, I really think between the mounting and the stone separately, this price would be too low for the individual parts. If the mounting was by itself, if the stone was by itself, this value I'm about to give would be incredible for any of the components individually. The fact we're doing this, come on in, just say sold now if you want to. If you know this ring, just come on in. Here's what it looks like on. I have to make sure you understand, though, it is a sizable ring. There's no two ways about it. This is a big, important gem. This is one of those highlights in the gem community. We're talking about clean as well. Do you already like it? Who is it? Oh, my goodness. She's going to lose it. Do you know that this whole ring with a carat 79 in diamonds is not even going to be even close to 75, 65, 55, 45 when it actually was $79.99? There are so many markdowns on this bag. And this is the absolute boom, boom, boom lowest, like the absolute bottom. And it's not 35. And it's not even going to be $3,000. It's not even $29.99. How this is happening with all those spectacular, look at the flashes of light. Those diamonds are high-end individually. You can say sold at any time, but I'll keep going. I'm going to make it even lower than, and just still right now, there's an extra $300 saved. I'm not even, speaking of $300, take another $300 off. Make it $2,699, and then take 10% off that price, which means at checkout, that's $24, $29, and 10 cents. Oh my goodness, what have I just done? It's already sold. Congratulations. Let me do the same thing here with, oh, Sally has a quick request, so let me do that first. That one's gone already. That is why it is so crucial to dial in early on the phone lines. Now, Sally, I have two choices for you here in gold color on what I call the North Star pendant. It's item number 444, and that is going to be, I love that the whole star is created with like a knife. Yes. Oh, sure. Hold on real quick. Take a look. Paula, I think it was. There's the back. Didn't even show you that, but it's finished as well. So this one's done right. It is, yep, she's going, what gives? Why did that price happen? What just happened? There it is for you. So that's the back of the ring that just sold. That is $26.99 minus that 10%. So well done. Thank you so much on that one. And then let's show, this is Sally's request here. I have got the North Star pendant in the white gold or the yellow gold. We're going to show you both. I could do rose as well. And it's going to be item number 444. It has 26 points in diamonds, but I want to set it down for a minute because I want to show you how it's made, because it's really intriguing. You would think from that angle that it's all pave, but then when you look at the other side, this is going to be, look, you got a few little diamond pave tucked into this angle here, but the rest is all mirror finish. I'll show you the yellow gold as well, which is really, really pretty. I love the richness of the yellow gold as the backdrop for that pave. No problem. Let's show it again here. Paula's like, I don't know. I don't even know what I just bought. I just bought it because it was a good deal. But there it is again. And this is, yeah, she's going, okay, so that price was not what we expected, right? So she's wondering, can you tell me what's wrong with it, Lolo? Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's happening. Is it dirty? Is it icky? Is it included? Is it cracked? Is it chipped? No, I know. It's like these prices today. I mean, it's crazy good. Shop something, right? Whatever it is, for yourself, for a gift. It's just, I've been doing this a long time. I've never seen values like this before. So Paula, again, my best congratulations to you. That is just so fantastic. And that price tag, you realize we're just toying with everybody who missed out, right? Everyone who missed out is like, stop showing that ring. You're rubbing it in. So here we go back to the North Star here. It's going to be 444, and we'll make this a big value. I love this for holiday, but truth is, it just is. It's going to be a beautiful piece to wear throughout the year. 26 points in diamonds, 1.5 inches in length. I'll show it to you on the hand and the neckline, but it's a value too. $888 normally. Yeah, not today. Not today. Let me do some magic here for you. On a really, it's a pretty, pretty, pretty star piece, and it's really special. Oh, Joyce, would you be able to check and see if we have these earrings, please? These are the little teal sapphire. I think they might be here. I'm not sure who this is. Rita, I think, actually. These earrings, do we still have those by any chance? We'll see if we have anything like it. I do have the rounds, though, up here. I'll show her if we don't have these emerald cuts. Rita, I've got some bicolor sapphire earrings that are rounds that you might like if the emerald cuts are sold. I don't think we can do them again, but we're checking right now. $888, not going to be. $799, $699, $599 sounds better. So $599 for you there. Rita, we're checking on those earrings right now. And then $599, of course, with your extra 10% off is going to be $539.10. And so let me show you on the hand here what this looks like from a distance, because it is a sizable piece. This is a bit of a statement star here, but it's really designer. It's really elongated. It's got that beautiful, again, doesn't look like, sometimes stars can be a little juvenile. They're like flowers where sometimes it's all in just the interpretation. Sometimes they can look a little standard. This one is anything but. 1.5 inches, there's your length. I'll show this one on the neckline coming up next for you, but it's a really beautiful style, and I love just, there's a dimension to it. It's got such a great dimension about it by the fact it is a little bit, you know, longer, and that elongation, especially important when it is something we wear on the neckline, because that's just an elongating look overall as well. So you've got a really good look there, and you can see how it's just from the different angles as you obviously wear it and move, it's going to give you different kinds of looks from different angles, because sometimes it's about the diamond sparkle, other times it's about the shine of the gold. It's really giving you each here. So that's the white gold. I can put it back up close here, and then what we're going to do is show you the, I can show you the white gold as well, because I've got both, so we might as well, you know, if you're trying to decide, I think most people have a favorite. There again is how it's done. So think of it like a knife edge band, but then tapers in, and then I'll show you the white gold on the neckline as well, so you can see that if you're curious how that's going to look. Just with those white diamonds there, you can see how that one's going to look a little bit. Yeah, just I think everyone's got their favorite here, but you know, it's really a special look here, and certainly beautiful during holiday celebrations, but really throughout the year. It's a very high-end designer style. So, all right, $5.99. That's a request for, that was Sally who requested that. Then we're going to go to, I'm going to show you one more time here, all the angles so you can see that mirror finishing, then the pave that's tucked in. So one side is primarily mirror finish, but then a few diamonds, and then it's like the mirror of the gold reflects the diamonds as well. So even when there's pave on a couple sides, it's like the mirrors of the gold on the other side are really creating this great dimension to it. So it's fabulous. Also, here's our next one. And then we'll get to hoops. But this is another one of those values where, do you remember what happened with that big spinel just moments ago? Here we go. Look at this. Neon that looks like, it looks like blue, purple, crushed velvet. That's exactly what the stone looks like, by the way. When you have like a really rich jewel tone crushed velvet in a fabric, it tends to do different sheens. And that's what this stone is doing. It's like an intense neon blue with purples, but then there are those reds that come through as well. 6602 is the number. Keep calling on the North Star, which is $5.99. And then, of course, we do have one only here. This one also stays in the white gold because this is the same designer that did the mounting we saw with that Burma spinel. It's the same designer, but this time it's the baguettes and the rounds together that look so fantastic. It's our 721 pear-shaped blue wing block D. It has also 90 points in diamonds as well. And so looks like more to me every time I see something like this. Yeah, we don't have anything. So unfortunately, so Rita, if you're listening, Rita, those earrings are gone. I don't have any more emerald cuts, but I do have something to show you anyway. So let me find them and I'll show you something else in a blue-green sapphire that you might like just as much, if not more, in a round. So I'll bring those out for you. And that'll be coming up shortly here. But then also, this is the 721. So this is that pear shape. You got to call me because it's a major value. And this is going to be, even if you know where per carats on our blue wing typically go, this is here to surprise you because that's what we're doing. White gold only. Let's take a look at it on though, because it's like confetti going around and around. There's almost like an organized way that still they're a bit, it's like random in a way, but they're really still creating this beautiful halo that we love that makes it traditional enough so that it's still keeping it classic. But the intensity of this stone is so special. And we have one, and you're about to see a per carat we've not seen before. So come on in early because here's a ring that you've seen it on the air. It's been, this one started at $99.99. Looking right at it. It came down to $69.99. Once it came down to $49.99. Today, let's blow your mind. It's not even $39. It's not even $2,999. This is your moment, and just you're welcome to say sold early just to reserve it, and then you'll still get the best value. I would never charge you a penny more. I go to the absolute lowest that is humanly possible on all these fine jewelry pieces for you so that you are saving the max. And this is not even $29.99. There's only one. Call me early because everything's going, guys. Everything. And then we're doing hoops shortly. I'm going to see if we can find those sapphire earrings for Rita, but this is not even going to be $29. Call me now because this is just not going to last. And I wish we had a dozen of them. That would be wonderful, but just one. And in the white gold, but we're going to size it, take care of you there as well. Yes. The star you're talking about? I don't know. Just to be clear, we'd probably want to double check because I like to say yes, but I'll double check for you. So if we have the 202, I'll bring it out. It looks like it will, Jess, but I'd love to just make sure 100% because the 202 is pretty large. So let me check on that. Joyce can maybe bring me the 202 and then we'll find out. Here's what we're going to do instead, 29. Come on in early, and then we've got Rita the earrings. I've got them in hand here for you to look at. It'll be the only thing I've gotten teal sapphire earrings for a while. But this is not even 29 or 28 or 27. This is crazy. It's a 721. You could not get better color. This is the ring you get. This is all that beauty and saturation. That's what you're getting here. It's not even going to be $27.77. First caller only. That is $2,699. After your extra 10%, that's $24.29. So to get a ring like that for $2,400 and just, well, $2,429 and change, that is unheard of. Because also keep in mind that when you come down to a per carat level, 721, well, guess what? That's $336 a carat. And that's not normal. That is not even something we've seen even with record setters before. So this is your time to pick it up. Let me try it on one more time. Then we'll get to those sapphire earrings. Then we'll double check and see if that DVTY goes through that pendant. And then here it is one more time on the hand. It is a big ring, but there's a classic band in the back. We're going to size it to whatever size you need. It's a size 6 right now. Look how beautiful this is. $26.99. It's going to be actually $24.29. So take advantage of that when it's one only. First caller, that is $336 a carat for the best tanzanite in the world. The ultimate in saturation. It has 90 points in very important diamonds because they're baguettes and rounds. We know that the baguettes are always higher end as well. And that'll be $24.29. One only. Let's give it 30 seconds. That's going to go. So it is time to dial in. These are not pieces to miss out on. That is one of our most saturated best. I have 8 carats that are more money. I have literally 6 carats and 5 carats that are more money. So I say if you like the pear shape in that color, you take it. Now, Rita, we're going to show you these earrings next. Let's see who's got the tanzanite. We're still waiting to hear who's got that one. Do not wait. These are one of a kind. Just again, white gold. So we're going to size it to whatever size you need. So it arrives as the perfect fit, but it'll be $24.29. And no, we do not see $336 a carat. So I don't even know if I can do that in any other piece that I have for you. So this is a really important one. So Rita, take a look at these earrings. I'm not sure if she's even watching, but here we go. I hope so, because this is a blue. Well, they're calling them like a teal. It's kind of a blue-green, but more blue than green. Teal sapphires are tough. We just talked about this with the green sapphires. Sometimes sapphires will combine a couple of colors. This is a blue. Let's just leave these open to the first caller here because it's going to be 8645. There's an incredible affordability here for round diamond cut sapphires that, you know, at the first point are going to be blue, which goes with so much. We love seeing that, but we also have this really, really important diamond halo. You've got the diamonds in front of the lever back as well, so it's going to be a super secure setting style. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, so you're really choosing your perfect color of gold. And it's not even going to be, this is so wild, not even $9.99. Really important. $9.99 is not the price. That's already good. Change the gold if you want to. We went with the richness of the yellow, but this is certainly going to be something you're going to decide however you want to have. You know, you've got a favorite gold color probably. We're going to be able to do that for you. I'm going to show you. It's a 3/4 inch, so it's really just, it tends to be a classic length that a lot of ladies love to live in. Just that 3/4 inch gives you a subtle drop and nothing that's extreme, nothing that makes them only for, you know, evening only. They're certainly daily wear, but we're going to do better than $9.99. We'll just make it easy. They're going to be $699, but an extra nearly $70 is coming off that price at checkout for you as well. So $699, amazing opportunity, and just open to anybody who's a sapphire collector. I would say they lean more blue, but they do have a little bit more. Blues can typically be more navy. This has a little bit more of truly like a teal color because there's a little bit of green and golden in that stone as well. So it just gives you a little bit of extra kind of wow. And certainly we love the rounds, right? The rounds are amazing because the rounds are going to give you that diamond cutting, which of course then in turn is going to show off in front of the light here and give you that amazing twinkle factor that we love to see. And that's what they look like on. So you can really get an idea of what that's all about from a distance away. So you're kind of across the room or across the table angle there, and viewpoint is right there. So you can see that beautiful round. That's what we love about the stones. I mean, you can see even in kind of a lower lighting, lower lit area here, you see how they're really dazzling with the color that they have, and they're twinkling and bright. So that's important as well. But also I think a lot of us wear blues, right? Or if certainly we live in a society where there's a lot of denim. So if you are a denim wearer, if you wear a lot of, you know, if you love the color blue, I think everybody looks good in blue. This is going to be a great way to go. Certainly an earring you're going to wear quite a bit. So let's go back to our wheel. We'll give you a last look. Those are just, again, an option. And then let me see. We're going to check right now and see, did we find good? We have the 202. Let me just do a double check here. It certainly looks like it's going to work. I love that idea of putting that star. That was kind of the question here on deck was, would that North Star design work with a DBTY? And the truth is we have so many different DBTYs, and we like to check and see if there's a certain one you own, check and make sure it works. So the answer in the moment of truth here is yes, it does. And actually, Jess, I'm going to show them here really quickly, give them a look at what that's going to be together. Now, keep in mind, I only have the rose gold in this diamond by the yard, and we've got a yellow gold piece. But look at how this is the 202, so for whoever that was asking about that, it definitely works. You've got a bail that's large enough to go over these bezel set diamonds, and look at how complete that is. I'll even show it on the neckline. So that's where, if you have a DBTY, this is the 202 version, You can see, obviously, I'm mixing and matching my metals here because I've only got the rose gold, but look at how that looks with that North Star design. How spectacular. And then we'll go back to our earrings here really quickly, and then I'll show you on as well what that's going to be all about when you actually have that diamonds by the yard design that we were just talking about. So there's kind of a more distant view there as well, so you can see what that's all about. So great idea. Thank you for asking. Let's go back to the wheel, see who's got the sapphire earrings, and we'll show you both of those. Then hoops are next. My only gold hoop that I have, meaning gold, no diamonds, which is forever, forever, forever request. More gold pieces, no diamonds. Well, they're classics. They're staples. You got to have them. So we're going to bring those out next. Let me know if you'd like the earrings. And then here we go. This is what I'm so crazy about. I just hope that you're on the lines early because here's what we have. As we talk about our last of the gold hoops, the first time around when I debuted these, gone the first day, we have just received a few more. They're 1 inch. They're a hollow tubing design, so they really look like what we're seeing called the tire hoop in the world right now, which are those bigger, bolder hoops. They look a lot like mine. It's just, we're going to show you a 1 inch size here. That's the diameter. They are a round hoop. They're made in Italy. There are, okay, a total here. We're talking about a grand total of 20 pairs, 19 rather, 19 pairs. I have a breakdown between those 19 pairs, which is a lot in TVON world. When we're used to having one of a kinds of pretty much everything, that sounds like a lot. Sounds like something you could call a month from now. But it's also a really, really affordable classic that I know personally I get requests for gold pieces every single day. They're like, and people don't understand, they're like, you're in the jewelry business, all you do is sell jewelry and you don't have solid just gold, regular like gold bands or gold hoops or gold necklaces, and why is it so difficult? Well, there's first of all a lot of ways that you have to be really particular about, workmanship, and we're not just gonna bring you anything, our quality. So we're really into bringing you something with workmanship. But right now, when we bring you values on diamonds and stones, it seems like, well, it should be very basic to bring a value in solid gold, but it's actually quite the opposite, where it might be counterintuitive, but it's tougher when you're just dealing with a metal that has we know this, right? We got gold. There's a value every day, and it fluctuates, and it's been hanging out at high levels here for years and years and gone higher. And so it's actually tougher to do the value that you're used to seeing on diamonds and gems and exotics on just straight up gold, because that's all it is the gold and the labor that goes into it, which in this case, we went to Italy and we said, make us some hoops. We know the Italians and their gold. They have a rich history, a rich heritage, working with these precious metals and making things really, even if it's a classic that's pretty straightforward, they make it right. They make it well. We have the white, the yellow, and the rose. My most limited is the rose gold, certainly. It's really tough to find a rose gold hoop anywhere. This is that hollow tubing style. We're going to show you a couple options here. Let me show you. It's got the snap bar closure as well, which I'll show you here. I'm going to hold it the other way so we can show you that kind of all the way around round tubing design. Then we've got a white gold here as well. And then I don't know why the rose gold is not here, but you can probably imagine what the rose gold looks like. I'll see if we can bring it out. But this is really special, and it's pretty straightforward and, great for gifting as well, because a hoop is timeless and everlasting in style. We know hoops are pretty amazing. They always look good. They always look appropriate. It could be dressy or casual. It doesn't really matter. Even if you're living like a super casual lifestyle, a hoop like this always works. And they're made in Italy, and they've got the snap bar closure. I do want to point out it's the internal diameter. So it says 1 1/8 inches. There are two ways to look at this, and it's a minor detail, but because I'm very, very particular about details for you and letting you know everything you need to know. The inner diameter is 1 inch. The outer diameter, because it's a wider tube style earring, that's 1 1/8. So let me demonstrate. Let me show you what I'm talking about on the hand here. This is, and it's stamped, with the hallmarks at the actual post. But do you see how there's a width to the hoop? So when you actually measure the inner diameter, it's going to be 1 inch. When you measure the outer, it's going to be a little bit, wider. So just so you know, they're generally considered a 1 inch style, but really get specific for you there. This is going to be white, yellow, or rose. Take advantage. I'll obviously try one on. This is what they look like from a distance away. I love that it's, though, again, this is with the tubing design, that's more surface area of gold, so you get right there, that shine. All mirror finished all the way through, looks amazing. Not going to be, and this is just really a great gifting. I think maybe you get a couple. If you wear a couple different gold colors, do that. We'll go back up close and then I'll try one on. But they're not going to be, wow, this is a really big value, especially when they're 10% off as well. And it's already one of our most affordable earrings we do. And you know what? We're going to make it really easy. And we do have a diamond hoop as well. I know we had some sell out last night, but we're going to bring you a different style of diamond hoop also with the big, you know, baguettes and whatnot. But this is the way to go if you just want a classic. Okay, I'll be ready. Here we go. Let me get in position. I have to get in my catcher's crouch here for the earring shot. Kind of a little, you know, my little squat workout here. But this is really, really special. So you can just see it's got that amazing look from, you know, whether it's from the side profile, whether it's from the outer profile, whether it's just, again, that great front view, which is so flattering on. And what we're going to do is make them really easy and affordable. Get as many as you need. Operators, if you let me know how many in each gold color, because we got to count them down. We've got the white and the yellow. These are the yellow. Let's go back to the wheel and let's get to it. I'll make them better than even $499. That's where they started. We'll go lower than that. But again, yellow, white, rose, limited as they are, 19 in total to go around. But they're not even going to be $499. And they'd be so perfect for gifting, stocking stuffers, you know, maybe somebody you know, maybe it's, you know, one of the younger gals or daughter, so on and so forth, and they're more used to like buying the costume jewelry, but then they got to buy them over and over and over again. I learned that lesson a long time ago. Just get the real deal once, and you'll have them for literally a lifetime. You can just, you know, and I wear hoops every day, almost. You just give them a good cleaning, a good polish. I mean, you know, that's it. And they will look fantastic 10, 20, 30 years from now, but they're not $499, $399. That's not going to do it. We're going to make it easy. I'll do $299 for the pair. And then what we're going to do is we'll take that 10% extra, which of course is still a savings, right? $299 for the pair. You choose which gold color, and then you've got your extra 10% off. It makes them actually $269. So that'll be really an important way to get your hoops. Just always love to bring you anything in gold, fine gold too, Italian-made gold when we've got it. Miss G has a request coming up. Our very last one, wouldn't you know it? This is the end of an era coming up on a diamond ring. All right, so last call, we'll give them 60 seconds, then we're on our way. That's obviously one of each. You're going to get a match pair of your choice of gold, and we do have 2 in rows. Operators, if you'll let me know how many you want in each gold color, we'll just count them down here. Okay, yellow gold over there. No problem, Rita. Thank you. Happy holidays. All right, very busy on the phone lines. No surprise why. They're going. And if you're waiting on hold, stay right there. We'll be right with you as soon as we can. Obviously, this is what happens when you have. Hey, operators, will you please let me know what you're getting, please? I can't oversell these. Unless maybe I should, Tony, and they'd send me to Italy and they'd say, go get more. You go get more. That's a trip I'd be willing to make. Yes. Yellow over there. Okay, just one more in yellow. Okay, so guys, we're down to only, how many? Yellow over there. Jalen, which color? Virginia, which color? Yellow, just one. Okay, guys, we are halfway sold out of the yellow gold. We have 4 left. 4 left in the yellow gold. That's the most popular by far. Hi, Pam. Hi, Pam B. Oh, thank you. I did. I had the best Thanksgiving I'd had in many, many years, just because I could be with family. It was so nice. It was so nice. It was very short, but very nice. Thank you, Pam. It was amazing. It was amazing. And my family's still together without me, so they're probably not watching, but if they are, hi, family. You never know. They're probably out hiking the mountains or something. They're probably out hiking. Yesterday, they were shopping. Yeah, and then dinner out and all this. Yeah, they were living it up without me, but, you know, I was with you guys. It was all right. So they're still together, but I came back to you guys. I came back. All right, so here we go. Last call. Are we all done? Everyone get a pair. Do you want yellow as well? I kind of figured. So we are down to it, guys. We have literally, oh no, we only have 2 pairs left in the yellow. That's it. Yellow's the most popular. I still have 2 in rows, and we've got plenty in white because nobody likes the white gold. Not yet, at least. Everyone's going for the yellow. So that is, I'm glad we had them. All right, Miss G. We've got our last of, this is the end of an era. This diamond ring I love, but we can't make it anymore because it's got a 60-point round brilliant VS white diamond. It's the last one. It's only as it is. Get ready. And we are very close to the top of the hour, which, yes. Hi, Aunt Betty. Did she get a pair of hoops? Love it. Lolo fades back. Shoots it. Scores. Aunt Betty, way to go. Yay. Thank you. All right. Let's go. $299. Let me know, guys. We're really, will you keep calling them out? Because we're really limited on that yellow gold. It's about to go. Okay. Let's do this diamond ring for Ms. G. Take a look. G stands for gorgeous, right? 2870. Diamond ring. No, the family's not watching. They weren't even watching last night. Can you believe that, Tony? How dare they? I thought they'd miss me so much. They'd be like, let's just sit here and watch her. No, they didn't. 2870. That would be, I think that was maybe, that could have been the third show ever that my mom missed. And today will be the fourth. Like ever. She doesn't miss many, but yep, think last night. 60 points, VS Center. 95 points in diamonds as well. Is Miss G on the line? Because the second, she is? Wonderful. Where's she calling from? Does she already know the price, Jalen, or should I wow her? You don't know. I love your honesty. I have no idea. Are you ready for this? Tony says it's a wow. Did I say it was a wow? It's going to be a wow. Are you ready? We'll blow it out. It's my last one I can ever make. We don't have 60-point VS diamonds. That means this is the diamond you're getting. It has the bridge with the double row going underneath, a row top and bottom, a halo around it. That's 95 points on the sides. White gold only. Is white gold okay with her? I'm blowing it out for $1,999, but there's an extra $200 coming off that price. It'll be $1,799 at checkout. Still keep dialing on the hoops. We love those. Those are icons. You got to have a pair. You got to get the fine. They will last forever and ever and ever and ever, and we're so excited about that. Did our caller see the North Star with the DBTY, Jess? Was she happy with that look? Because I love that look. So well done there. I think that star pendant, we obviously still have that one going out. And yes, this one's gone as well. Let me try it on really quickly here for you, just in case she has. It sounds like she might have seen this before and requested it specifically, but there it is on the hand. So that one is spoken for. Well done. Thank you so much. A butterfly is here. Oh, first I want to get to these black opals though. Look at these black opal earrings we have. They're mostly blues and greens, but they're actually going to sit north to south on the ear. They're in the yellow gold now. It's item number 8677, and there they are. Looking good. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah. So they're not going to match identically. Opals never do because they're all unique to themselves, but they coordinate really nicely. And this is one pair, and we're just going to blow them out. 69 points in the natural lightning ridge Australian blue-green opals, plus their ovals. And then they've got this little, it kind of looks like the North Star in a way, that elongation that they give you north to south. 27 points in diamonds, and that's one pair. I'll change the gold color if you'd like me to. But that is a one-only opportunity. I'll make them $888, and then there'll be an extra nearly $90 off that price as well. And then we've got, thank you so much, something else, 50-point diamond. And I've got another 50-pointer as well. We've got a couple 50-point white diamonds. So if you missed out, do not hesitate or fret too much because we've got some 50-point diamonds. Remember, the last one was 60, and then we got some 50-pointers, so it's not a huge difference in some different mountings for you, so that'll be fun. And then we are on our way. Give me a call if you'd like those earrings, $888, just one pair of those. And then we've got also, this is another request here, so we'll get to that. It's the Stardust mounting. I think the only piece left so far, by the way, is the tanzanite, which is shocking. That 721 Blue Wing Block D. That is the one I thought would go faster than any. So if we need to recap that, let me know. Here's a diamond ring request for 2340. Do we know who this one's for, Joyce? It's for Antonio's caller. Well, let's go then and ask Antonio if he knows who this is for, because this is one of those beautifully different mountings, but still think of it as wearable and easy and kind of casual because it's a dome style, where we've dubbed it the Stardust mounting because it's all these different sizes of round brilliance that are set within the gold in this slightly dome style. 50 points on the center, 48 points. I love it as a pinky ring, but you can wear it anywhere you want, and even the diamonds will turn and wrap around the sides a bit, and it is going to be a one-only opportunity. That's a nice size stone in the middle at 50 points. We're going to bring it down. Just one, $1,699. Take it if you love it. And this is one where you can change the gold. The last bridge we couldn't. This one you can. Change the gold if you'd like to. And that is a 50-point VS. Now, if you want a different version of a 50-pointer, we can bring you the floral ring. It's not the same floral we had with the Paraiba earlier. It's a little different, but it is one we've had with the spinel that's pretty popular. So I'll show you also, if you want a 50-point VS center, love this one as well. So this is an option for you. So we have that round, and then we have this round in the floral, which is going to be also a 50-pointer with 66 points in diamonds around it. So there are your options in half carats, in half carat white diamond pieces. They're the same price. So you can choose this one, which doesn't really sit on its own because of that petal being as pretty and pointed as it is, but you have some options there. So 50 points here, 50 points in the middle with the 66 around it, so that's 116. And then you've got over here 50 points with the 48 points in diamonds. So that'll be just under a carat in diamonds total weight, but two totally different ways to do a value, but they are the same price. So you're choosing $16.99 for each or the other. But you know what? We're also going to do that 10%. So it's also going to be a $15.29 deal on either one of those. So let me try them on for you. Then we've got a wheel here as our top of the hour arrives. We'll do a quick, affordable wheel. Also those, remember those earrings I told you? We had some hoops with diamonds with the baguettes. They're coming up, just one pair. And then I think we also have the green sapphire here as well. So let's try on the flower ring first. Again, $15.29 at checkout and 10 cents. So $15.29 and change, but look at that. That's that really stellar half carat stone. It, for some reason, looks even bigger when it's in this flower design. Yes. Okay, Stardust ring is going to be item number 2340. I'm going to try that on now. Right now it's a pinky size. It's a 5, so I'm just going to put it on here, at least for me. Take a look. We're sizing it for you. This one's already gone to that collar over there, so I think that's gone. Let's check and see. We're verifying at least, so it's on its way, it looks like. That's the Stardust ring, or you can see those diamonds from the sides as well. Did I mention? I always forget to mention this is a sale event that is this big a discount on everything, but you have full money back guarantee privileges. Just should mention that. No final sale attached to these mega discounts. All right, next up. So let's keep on moving. I've got this wheel to show you. Then we have a big tanzanite. I've got an 8 carat. We've got some really cool ruby cabochons. You don't see a lot of ruby cabs. We've actually matched them up and have them in earrings for you, and they're very striking. They look so designer. And then we also have a mega 16 carat round blue wing. I mean, this just deserves a flash. I mean, you want to, even if you feel like, maybe, again, the holidays can be sometimes they can be a little exhausting and draining, right? When you're just busy and so much fun and exciting is going on, but you're like, need a little wake up? There it is. That's the stone that I think is going to just really open everybody's eyes to a top quality stone. As we arrive at the top of the hour, 2 hours left in our Saturday, 7685 on this nearly 16 karat blue wing block D. It's a $15.93. We even put big old pink diamonds around it on either side. You've got the halo around that. It is wild. So that's going to be something that is remember, it's not just about pieces that we're doing during the sale event. It's not just about the everyday or the typical kind of the classics. We are doing those, which is lovely, but it's also these museum high-end, which is actually where, with a 10% off sale going on, this is where you have the most to save on bigger pieces like this, because 10%, obviously a percentage-based discount, is going to be greater when you shop a higher-end item. So there can be literally, you could save $10,000 on a piece of jewelry today on some of our higher end pieces, right? So keep that in mind. We've got big yellow diamonds. We've got specialty pieces all throughout the show. We can also, again, take those requests that you have. But as we welcome you to the show in our top of the hour here, we're awfully glad you're here with us. It's a special Saturday. Thank you for being a part of it. So glad you're here. We've got 2 short hours left to bring a lot of jewelry. It's going to be a lot coming your way. So get ready. It's kind of like speed shopping meets sale shopping meets, it's the sport of shopping. I'm a big believer in that because the good stuff's going. And today, that's everything, pretty much. So I think you can check on a couple hoops. We might have a rose or a white gold for you on the hoop earrings that were made in Italy. We also have a great wheel coming up, and we're mixing it up. We have plenty of affordable, which makes, for great gifting or great, treat yourself moments, but also a museum like this, which, yeah, there's actually you think the savings are going on everything. It's colossal savings when you get into pieces that are like this, that upper end, the highest caliber of what we do. And to have 40 points in natural pink diamonds, there are just 2, 20 and 20. Then you've got a carat 17 around that. In the middle is your 16 karat blue wing block D round. It's a Portuguese cut round. Does it get any prettier than that stone? It's tough to do. That would be really tough to get a higher end, better stone than that. $15.93, and all of it's in 18 karat rose gold and white gold together. So there's that too. And here's where you can really save. And the pink diamond's just a natural combination when you think about the reds that are coming through, obviously. And when you see it look like that on camera, you are in for a treat when you see this at home, because believe it or not, that stone looks even better in person. Look at that. There's what she looks like together, side to side on the hand. Beautiful. It's beautiful. And it was $30,000 at one point in time. Thank goodness. We are thankful for TVON and its values, aren't we? I hear that a lot. This is the week of gratitude, and truly we, I think, are so thankful for these opportunities. If you're just, again, if you're passionate about gems and jewelry, if you're passionate about diamonds and gold, you love to have something important and significant that is really, really, we're talking about stones that gain value over time as you're wearing them, as you're enjoying them. We are just so thankful we can have you as part of this family to make pieces like this affordable, because these are pieces that otherwise I think we'd all just dream about. We would see on a red carpet or in a magazine, or we'd see in a museum walking by, some really, important collections, and we'd say, oh, wouldn't that be nice? And it's nothing but a daydream. And then you realize you've got TVON. So actually, and 30,000's nothing for a stone like this, but we really do make it even more affordable than where affordable is. That's plenty affordable for a ring of this level, but it's not 30, and it's not 20, and it's not 10,000, and it's not even $99.99. So some of the bigger savings we can accomplish are on pieces like this. And that's why do not be shy about asking for these higher end museum pieces, whether it be rubies or Paraibas or yellow diamonds or the big blue wings that we have like this one. This is the time to do it, especially when it's not even $9,000 or $89.99. The very first caller, we've got only this one. Take advantage of it. We'll do it right now for $8,888. That is it. It's just for one caller. We got a good one there, and we're going to do some really big blowouts throughout the show. Get ready. We've got yellow diamonds on the way, ruby earrings on the way, the wheel I mentioned, but that one ends up saving you nearly $900 extra off of that price. So it's going to put you at this level. You obviously couldn't do a 15 karat 93. It's the round, which is always a premium. We know that. That'll end up being under $8,000. So that's a significant extra discount on top of what I already did. So huge value there. Just wanted to point that out. Still have the big 721. Still have that one for you, and anything else, but we're going to get to a quick wheel. This is a nice assortment of pieces for you also that are really, really well done, and we'll show you what we've got. I'm going to start with really this may be the one to own here. This is a really, truly, classic as can be. I think so many people who maybe are new to jewelry, they think jewelry all looks like this kind of design. Sapphire with a halo of diamonds right around it. Very, very regal. And then we have diamonds really done in a unique way. We had earrings last night that would be the perfect match, and I know so many of you picked those up last night. There was a stud that was basically what you're seeing in the center there. So this would be a ring that would coordinate back to that. We also have, well, I've been excited to show you this for the last couple of days, but haven't had a chance. That is a royal Zambaran in a trillion cut. And then we have, hold on, there's way more. We've got this one, this one. Love those diamonds shining. Then we also have, I'm going to fit two more pieces up here. There's the mandarin set almost in a wonder ring kind of design here. And then we also go to this really fabulous, look at this. It's a beautiful Savarite, really bright stone here. So we've got a couple good ones for you, and really excited to get these all out the door. There's a very special opportunity. Some of these are brand new. Haven't even seen them on the air yet, so that's kind of exciting to get. And then maybe we'll just swap these out because this one's a little lower, and then we'll put that big Zambaran in the back, and that's a really good way. Trillions are a great way to appreciate the color shift of that garnet, so keep that in mind. You've got the blues and the purples and the reds and all of those colors that combine and look so good together. But we've got one quick wheel. It's time to let them go and just get every one of them home. As far as gold color changes, go ahead and change anything you want, even the diamonds. You can change any one of those to any gold color you wish. That's up to you, but this is what we're going to do. We've got a very, very short little moment here on this wheel, because when you see markdowns and you know how things are flying, we don't want you to have to wait, or worse off, we don't want you to miss out. That's really what is the big impetus on dialing early, is making sure you're just ready to go, because we don't want you to wait and have to miss out because you were, second. We take into great consideration it's first caller who says yes gets it. So that's always going to be helpful to put yourself at the front of the line and really get your favorites, because nothing on this wheel is going to be $22.99. That is where we started. Big mandarins. Think about it. Sapphires, Ceylon material, bright royal blue, not too deep or too navy or too inky. It's that bright, beautiful color we love, but classic. If it's good enough for the royals to do as engagement rings, then I think it works for a lot of us to incorporate, whether it's, something you're going to wear on the left hand or maybe something you want to wear on the right hand. It's either way. You're changing gold color on anything as well. That's an extra expense, but not for you. You don't pay a penny for that. I think that's a big deal. Everything else you shop for in jewelry, it's like what you see is what you get, and that's it. So if it's not perfect, you're either settling or you're missing out. That's not the case here. We really do all those customizations so that you are, it's arriving ready to wear. You are just excited. You're excited when you get a piece of jewelry. You're excited to rip open that box and try it on. That's where we want it to be, that like Cinderella perfect fit the second it arrives. So you're just enjoying right away. No extra expense to you guys. So with all these sale prices, There's all that added value that's happening. As always, take a look. We're going to blow them out. Not even $2,000, not even $19.99. Let's just really do, maybe 60 seconds could get them all out the door if we just go low enough where you're not even paying $19.99. Any one of them you want. Change the gold color. Look at this bright, gorgeous sapphire. That's the traditional sapphire, that Kenyan garnet. Then we've got the diamonds, then the mandarin. Look at this mandarin. It's a cool, like a short little pear shape, but it's got that almost wonder ring setting with it. And so you could really stack away if you want to. The sapphire, the zambaran in the back, loaded with diamonds, and then diamonds right in the front that ends up looking like a big emerald cut on its own. We're going to make it even better. Let's just blow them out right now. $999 for anything up there, but that's an extra $100 off. So they actually come down below $900 when you say yes. And that's what the beauty of this event for this weekend is. And Black Friday weekend continues. So welcome to it. Keep getting requests in. We only have 2 short hours left. Yes. Let's go. Sapphire first on the hand here. That's that open cutout band. It's got a little dome style to it. Looks like, I don't know why we're doing all these domes in pinky rings. I kind of like it that way, where, you know, that I think is a style that does lend itself. If you do want to add a pinky ring to your collection, I think sometimes these dome styles are a really good style for sitting on that end of the hand. But that's going to be our 65-point sapphire, 21 points in diamonds, and any gold you want. And there you can see it's kind of a rounded dome, but it's got these cutouts, almost like a butterfly design on one side, diamonds that are still going to incorporate around that sapphirite. So there's your halo, keeping that traditional aspect alive, but also a lot of good mandarins up here, a lot of good garnets. We got the zambaran, the sapphirite, and the mandarin. Then we go to sapphire and diamonds in the front. Which one for you, Allison? The mandarin. Let me show it on the hand because that's a new one for us. We have not had that on the air. It's 8656, and I'll show that. Now, obviously, 2 ways to wear it. You can go point up or point down, but you can see how from that distance it almost just looks like a round at first, but it's actually that shorter pear shape. That'll be 8656. It's a 364 mandarin garnet with 20 points in diamonds. $9.99. That come down though. Remember, that's an extra $100 of savings nearly, so you've got $8.99 and 10 cents for anything on that wheel if we can help you. Okay. Yes. She loves it. Yay. Hi, Tina. I remember the ring. I remember what she got. I remember when it was. And thanks for the call, Tina. Tina in Arizona got her pink zircon, and she loves it. Thank you. Happy holidays to you, Tina. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. All right. Next up, we're moving. No zambaran, no sapphire, no mandarin, no diamonds, no sapphirite. All right. Let's move along. Isn't it funny? It's like we see a wheel and you go, well, it's not discounted because it's $9.99. I've seen $9.99 wheels before, but not on this jewelry. That's the difference. You might have seen $9.99 wheels with like some other stones. These are really high end, should never be, remember, under $900 when all is said and done there on that wheel. Let's move on. We'll talk about ruby earrings. I got to show these to you. These are the coolest earrings I've seen us do in a long time. But I'm a designer lover, yes. The zambaran, let's try it on. You know, this is just one, Jalen, where I think they really, your customer really sees it, because this is one of those, I think, had the graphics been up for this, I think you would really appreciate how important this ring is. I'm trying to put these on the ring finger, and honestly, with these 5s, I can't. So here we go, 8970. Take a look at this. This is the zambaran garnet we were just talking about. I'm gonna put it by itself. Hold on, let's just clear the wheel. Let's clear it, clear it, clear it. Just put this up, and then I'll try it back on. I need you to see the graphics, because this one cannot stay here. It's item number 8970. It's at 230. I have been trying to show this for days and days and days on end. Haven't had the time. And now, instead of that $16.99 price that it was supposed to be, we're giving you a $9.99 wheel deal. You get you get basically $100 extra off. It comes down below $900. And this is a 230 with 69 points in diamonds. Yes. It would, except they won't sit flush with it unless you go a little bit bigger on this ring. So let me show you what I mean. Do you see how this basket comes right up where the hand, onto the hand? So if you're putting a wonder ring next to it, Antonio, it's not gonna sit next to the gold band in the zambaran. It's gonna sit here up top and here below. Unless you go up, here's my recommendation. If you do want it to sit flush, you just get this ring in a bigger size. And then it elevates the ring up a little more, and then the diamonds of the wonder ring can sit beneath it. Does that make sense? So you can always try. Go up, usually a half size is what I recommend. Then it sits up a little higher. You slide your wonder rings next to it, and then it sits flush. Or you just put them on and they sit a little further away from the band itself. Let me try this on again for you so you can see this color shifting trillion garnet. It's amazing. It's out of Tanzania. If you don't have one, I really encourage you to get one. This color is just beautiful on its own. Rarity aside, all that, price tag aside, it's just a really good looking gem. And it does. You'll be amazed as you wear it. You don't have to go to like a different light environment altogether. You can just leave from one room in the house to the other. And you'll watch that sometimes it's more prominent blues that come through. Sometimes you see more red. Sometimes you see more of the purples. Yes. Half a size extra on this one is what I recommend. Yeah, with just a half size will do what it needs to do to elevate it a little bit higher. So if you need like an 8.5, get it in a 9. Yeah. They're thinking the same thing. I think Allison's caller's thinking the same thing. All right. Earrings are next. Got some great designer earrings for you that you've never seen before that are coming out for their debut on this Black Friday weekend sale event. All right. That one is a must-have. All right, so let's talk about these Burma rubies. And then anything else you need to see on the wheel, just let me know if there's something else you want to see. But that had to be highlighted just for the 69 points in the VS Diamonds alone. That had to be something we see up close and personal to really get the gist of that value, which is now $8.99 and 10 cents. Okay, so let's get to ruby earrings. Love these. There's the ruby. It's a cabochon. They're still from Burma. And this, right now, might look like a ring. It's an earring that I have laying on its side. So when you see this on, please wait till you see them on. Judge after you see them sitting the way they are supposed to. It's like an exaggerated lever back. A third of the backing is going to flip down. And then you have this longer kind of shepherd's hook style that's going to go through the ear. So they almost act as a hoop when they're on. They're beautiful. And this is... I know there's going to be a contingency of people out there that say, oh, cabochons are not as valuable because they're dome cut. Sometimes that is the case. Sometimes a cabochon cut will be used. It's kind of a rudimentary kind of cutting style, but it's used by some very high-end designers for really high-end stones. Sometimes out there you might see it used for a more included stone because there wouldn't be a point. Maybe they've got some gem material, whatever it may be. Tourmaline's a good example where if it's really included, they'll just cut a cabochon to kind of hide the inclusions because the cabochon itself might create more opacity. So you can't really, you know this, most gem material, if it is really included, it can't be faceted in a traditional way if it's got a lot of inclusions within the material. So when you talk about certain stones, you have to have facet grade first, but before you start getting into fancy faceting and showing off a clarity or a brilliance of a stone. This is not a stone that's cut in a cabochon to hide anything. It's cut purposely to be this designer high-end look that you don't see as much, and that's what this is really the highlight of the earring, is this beautiful, it's still glowing, which is amazing because usually if you do cut a cabochon, you're not giving it a lot of extra help or sparkle within it in the interior of the stone. So usually you might get more of a flat kind of color. This one's still showing you, it shows you how high-end the rough is and how good the material is, that it's still glowing. It's still giving you a glow from the stone. Wouldn't normally happen. They're round cabochons. There's a designer out there that does primarily cabochon, sapphires, rubies, emeralds. They're some of the most expensive pieces you can buy. And that's their signature look. That's what they do. So these they read extremely high end. And there's one big diamond on each side. These are going to set vertically in the ear, which you'll see. Take a look. I love them. They're brand new. They look incredibly high end. And I'm preaching to the choir here. I think you guys know, we all pay attention. I think if you're a real jewelry lover, you pay attention to what the really highfalutin designers are doing, and you see those kind of looks that really make it, that really show off this kind of idea. Now, this is what they look like from a distance, so we'll show you the length. But look at how that ruby just glows there, and then that cabochon ends up being, you see there's a little bit of that lip of the hinge at the base there. As far as the length is, they're going to be nice length here, about 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. And then the bigger diamonds. Item number here is 8889. So 8889 for the rubies. Your total carat weight in the rubies themselves is a 120. So 60 points in each of the earrings here, but you've got 8 points in diamonds, but among only four stones. So you've got a really good look there. They're so easy to pop on because when you do unlatch that hinge, It is essentially like a lever back, but it's a lot longer. So if you, and they're never going to work their way out because it's completely closed when you flip that hinge up. So it's one of the most secure earring styles you can wear. It's a great style for every single day. They don't work your way out. Like if you have a shepherd's hook, we've all been there where you have a shepherd's hook earring and it eventually, you know, unless you pinch it closed, it's working its way out of the piercing, and then that's not as secure. This is really like that, but with that lever back adds that closure, so it completely secures it to your ear, not going anywhere. It's a beautiful ruby. We love the round. We love how it's bright and glowing and all of that. I've got one on for you here as well, so we'll see how that looks, and you can really get a sense of how they're going to look when you see them on, so you can really see how they just kind of float there in the ear. You see how there's that vertical style of the 3 stones, diamond, then ruby, then diamond again, and they really look amazing. So you've got just, again, contemporary and modern. They almost look like the stones themselves are floating there in that vertical formation on your ear. They're so affordable. You don't realize these aren't even going to be $1,000. And cabochon rubies, they're still out of Burma. Let's not forget that. You're still getting Burmese material here. That's hugely important, and that's why they've got that glow. There's that beautiful glow you're seeing. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll take them way down in price. They're not even $9.99. Better yet, if you want glamorous elegance, I think even just the way that you have that compass point kind of prong closure or setting for the rubies themselves is amazing. Not even $9.99, not even close. We're going to blow them out, and this is just try them because we only have a couple pairs, and that's amazing that we do even have a few for you. Specialty, no doubt. They're $499. One pair's already gone. $499. Extra $50 off is essentially where that's going to be, and you're getting them for under $450. So huge value there. One pair spoken for, yellow, white, or rose. We're also doing any gold color you wish, so that's a huge opportunity. $449 and 10 cents at checkout if you would like the big Burma round calves. They're fabulous, right? Big designer, right? Big time. That look of something that would actually be, I mean, really, if that was in the designer window right now, I mean, honestly speaking, I think that conservatively they would be getting probably about $17,000, $18,000 for the earrings without hesitation. For $449, as in $449, they're yours. So we'll give them a quick 60 seconds, then we're on our way. Love having something fresh like that. I've seen a lot of different ruby earrings. Speaking of rubies, I have a star ruby, 1 round, 1 star ruby, 2 carats, 0.4 in size. That's a big deal. So we have that to show you, and a brand new tourmaline you'll also love. Hey, keep the requests coming. We're about halfway through the show now. So if there's anything we can show you, please let us know. It seems like you guys are always ready to, you pounce on the shopping early, get those requests in early, which is really recommended. That's a great idea. Look at this. The biggest baguette diamond earrings we have, they're on schedule here. They've got a really big diamond weight. We're talking 332 in diamonds, so not too shabby, and a big clearance sale on those. Also a pink diamond charm ring. Haven't seen that in a while. Got 1 big pink diamond. Yellow diamonds are here too. We'll get you some 1 carat options. Also, any requests you have, we can stop everything and find what you're looking for. We would love to do that so that you can see anything you need. All right, butterfly piece too. Ethiopian opal pendant. All of the above is here, but I really just want to show you this tourmaline. It's almost bordering on rubellite. Look at this. Joyce, who is it that got your pair? Because I'm going to guess based on the fact that those are, we have, you know, people who know designer jewelry. And that's why she and I, we're the ones that are fawning over those earrings. All right, so here we go. It is a rubellite. Look at that. Wow. Wow, what a stone. New today. So when you think about new, and I asked you last night, I had one request from my family, my viewership. I said, please, if I say the word new, please don't assume that it's going to be a higher price. Do not make the assumption that I'm not putting it on sale just because it's the first time you're seeing it. We can't survive without the new, right? When you sell hundreds of pieces a day, you got to have the new. So we're still bringing in during this sale event. Sure, the classics are here and we can bring out pieces you've seen before, but we're bringing out the new like this one. And do not think for a second that a huge rubellite that is first time on the air, 8475, that has a, never mind, that's the star ruby. We'll get the rubellite here. It's actually 8416, round Portuguese. This comes out of Brazil, by the way. Leave it to the Brazilians to cut that material. I mean, it didn't have to travel far. Came out of the ground in Brazil. This material is lavish. When it comes to the tourmaline family, there are certain stones, as you know. Usually tourmaline, we just say the name of the color and then tourmaline. We'll say pink tourmaline, green tourmaline, something like that. When tourmalines actually get distinguished by a certain name, like Paraiba, rubellite, indicolite, those things, those are the really extra special ones. And this is really tough because usually the nature of a rubellite is they get their color from a little dirtier kind of compound, meaning they are more included. That's usually why they get into those extra saturation levels. This one, 4 carat 90, round Portuguese cut. The Brazilians, they cut it. They gave it that exquisite cutting, which looks like little stars in the sky, but in the stone. And it's got 84 points and diamonds around it, and it should be $69.99 because it's clean, and yet we're not doing that. Take a look at this. This is a good one. And it's also going to be white, yellow, or rose. You can choose that too. But here's the moment you've been waiting for a rubellite that's clean like that is. The bright, beautiful color that it is. You've got all that happening. And it's not going to be $69.99 at all. We've got one piece. That is the warning here. Again, one of a kinds like this, they're going to fly. That's just what they do. Split shank to really anchor it, keep it centered on the hand so that it's not doing that, like, you know, that flip flop kind of, you know, all to one side, because sometimes bigger rings like this can do that if they're not made and built properly. This one is. First caller, there's only one. Look at this. I'm barely moving it. I don't know what's sparkling more. Wait, I think I do. It looks like the rubellite is sparkling more than the VS diamond sitting beside it. And it's not even $69, $59, $49, $39. I told you we are blowing out some brand new because we've got it. And everything that goes on the air, it gets a discounted price. It gets a heavily discounted price. It gets the extra 10% off as well. And this one's not even going to be $39.99. That, I think we could give it 30 seconds, leave it, and sell it. Or we could go even lower just to make sure that we keep the party going and make sure you see things you've never seen before. I know you're all accustomed to some better than amazing values, but we got to do better than our own amazing values. And it's not $29.99. Call me early. We got one. Blowout time. I'll do that right now for $1,999 for a 5 carat almost. $17.99 at checkout. There's an extra $200 coming right off that price. And that is new, and you're changing the gold if you want to. Mega value, only 30 seconds on that one. Then we've got opal coming up in a pendant. The big hoops are here. The star ruby is here. We're waiting on your requests as well. And you know what else I brought out? The largest Paraiba we have. The 543 is here today as well. That's the one to own. That's been here, I think it's been here longer than I have. And it's time. Wouldn't today be the day? If there was ever a day to get it out the door with 10% off, I think so. And you know what? Just for good measure here, let's put a big bangle up here too. I have 2 bangles here. I have a yellow diamond piece. I have a beautiful, beautiful emerald. Let me do the yellow diamonds first because this is going to be, I get a lot of requests for yellow diamond bracelets. I think it's because so many people have a ring. We've made the rings really affordable. Let me show you this. One only. I wish we had a bunch. It's just one. And this will not last. Here's that kind of, again, let me just warn you in advance, this one's not going to stick around. This is a mega, mega value. We'll zoom back, show you all 4 yellow diamonds you're getting here. Item number is 4553, and that is going to have your 4 mega yellow diamond round brilliants. Good news here too. This is a bangle that's a little larger than normally we do. Normally we do baby sizes. They're really kind of meant to be like snug on the 7-inch. This one's a little larger. So for those of you that have been really discouraged that the bangles seem to always be just for an average or smaller than average size, this one's a lot larger. So if you do typically wear a 7.5 inch or an 8-inch, let me just show this to you. This is going to work. It's got a hinge. It's got a little button on the side. Yeah, this is going to work all the way. This is actually probably good. Yeah, I'd say 8-inch are good. Probably best for an 8-inch wrist, which we've not had in bangles too often. So you can see it's not that you can't wear it if you're a little bit, like if you're I have an average size wrist. So it's like you can wear it. It's just going to give you a little drape. So if that's okay with you, but this is really a bangle that's going to be that more for an 8-inch style. It is hinged, so it's going to open up right here. There's a little button on the side, and when you press that down, did you see how it sprung open? And then all you do is align it and then click it into place. So it lines, you click, you close, you're going to lock those figure 8s, and you're out the door. And this is 130 just in the yellow diamonds, so just among the 1, 2, 3, and 4 all matched round brilliants. Then you get the white diamonds between that, which is another 76 points. But again, this is a little, I can almost slip it off. So not quite, but again, if you just even, if you have a more average size wrist, it's going to be great. If you have a little larger, 7.5, 7.75, 8-inch, this is also going to be good for you. So keep that in mind. A little larger than what we normally do, and had to point that out just so you know where the sizing's at there. But that is an important piece, and we'll blow it out right now. $59.99 ordinarily. We're going to do better than that. We have to. Got to move some jewelry here in our last 90 minutes together on this Saturday. And you know what? We'll blow it out. $2,999. That's it. And that'll be our one and only yellow diamond bangle. Actually, I'm sold out of my bracelets in general, links and bangles. They're gone. So this is the way to get the bangle with the bigger diamonds. Keep in mind that a carat 30, there are just 4 stones there. So think about how large and impressive each and every one is. And the fact it is a larger size right now means you're also getting far more gold than you typically would in the bracelet itself. Those are 32.5 point each on those yellow diamonds. Now, if you want an average size bangle, we have the emerald version. This is the same bangle. Look at how it fits within it. So there's, again, what we're talking about is a little different size. This is the average size. It's with, this one's really cool and new. This is emeralds that are glowing, 4 stones, same design. But average size here, so best for your 6.5 to 7.5 inch wrists. The yellow diamonds are here. Let's talk 8486, which is the Colombian emerald version. This is new. It's 74 points in Colombian emerald. Among the 4 stones, they're even done in 2-tone gold. So we did a little yellow gold setting for the emeralds, and then the rest is in white gold. And that's going to be 8486. Thrilled to bring it to you. Let's do something wild. And you know what? If anybody likes it, we have the yellow diamond version still here. This is that beautiful, bright Colombian emerald. There's a reason we don't see a lot of earrings. There's a reason we don't see a lot of bangles or bracelets in general. This is tough to do. Matching emeralds is not easy. Got it done for you. Let's make it really simple now. I'll go and put it on the auction block. And we'll just, the yellow diamond version is still here. So now we've got emeralds, which perfect for, I think, this time of year, but really all through the year. And to match up 4 stones might seem trivial until you sit down to do it one day. My first task when I was brand new in the business was to match Burma rubies. I think that's when my anxiety started. It was the most maddening thing, because you think it's easy and you think, I'll just scoop up some stones, dump them out. They're all going to match. Maybe one will be. No, it's so many different shades. That's ruby. Emerald is a different level because there's more going on internally with the stone that actually makes it really complex, because it's not just about the color. It's about how is each stone glowing, how much clarity does each stone give you, because you have to interpret that matching, that what our eye sees as a matching color is actually the color and the transparency level, the clarity level. That's what's playing, and so it's really tough to match them. It's why we don't see a lot of emeralds together in one piece. I'm going to put this on the auction block. Let's just see who's out there. I've got a $49.99 bangle. Like I said, this one's new today. There's something about the emeralds and the diamonds, the white of the diamonds with the beautiful contrast of a bright, glowing grass green emerald that is so amazing. I don't care what you say. Emeralds are just really unique. I mean, these are just, we talk about Colombian emeralds, they're the best. They're really unique, especially in rounds like we have here, but they go with everything. I think that's really kind of the thing to think about when we're talking about a bangle. Feel free to stack this with your other bracelets, wear it with your tennis bracelet, wear it next to a watch, but even on its own, there's not much that, I don't think you'd ever look at that bangle and go, well, I'm wearing a neutral camel color today. I'm not going to wear my emeralds. It goes with everything, from the brightest colors to more neutrals that are subtle to more whatever it is. This is always going to work. And when they're bright and clean like these are, it just makes such a good statement. Let's take a look at it. It's not even going to be, you know what? I've got the $49.99 price tag. I think we should start around maybe, probably best to start around maybe that $3,000, maybe $35. I mean, look where the yellow diamond version was. Arguably more difficult to bring you something like this, where you have, again, a match in an emerald. It's tougher to do. Let's just go ahead and do something a little different here. $3,000 to start. We'll skip that. Maybe $2,500 to start is a little bit better. I mean, keep in mind, bangles require a lot of gold, a lot of workmanship with the hinge and the button and the figure eights and all that. I'll make it $2,000 to start, and we'll go up in $25 increments. And yes, even though it's an auction, it'll still be eligible for a 10% off extra discount. And I have nothing else in emerald bangles here. This is the way to go if you are an emerald lover. By the way, some drop earrings coming up with bezel set diamonds for, is that Tanya? Okay, we've got some drop earrings. Love these. These are really, these are fun. Big bezel set drop earrings. We've got different gold colors to show you. We have no open on this one. So Tanya, are those looking like something you might like? Isn't that great? That cascade of graduated diamonds from smaller to larger. I love that we have all 3 gold colors to show you too. You can just see how they even stack. I'd put 2 on together. call it a day. Let's do this. We've got 3265, no open on the bangle. That's a-okay. I've got these earrings by request here for you, and we're going to show them right now. This is a shepherd's hook design in a drop earring. They're all bigger bezel sets. Diamonds that, again, said this earlier about a different piece where bezels, again, look at how far we have to zoom back just to even fit those in the camera angle there. 102. Now, each pair, you are looking at 3 pairs. So you've got the yellow and then the white and then the rose. But each pair is going to have a carat 02 just among 8 diamonds. They go from smaller to larger. So if we're averaging them out, we'll do that for you. But consider this. You've got a little bit more of a wider lever back front, so it gives you all that mirror finish shine. Then you get those bigger diamonds. The chain that attaches that really is going to be, you know, leaving those between. This is really what is so ingenious about them, is that they have that long style, that linear look that we like, but they're also going to be a lot of movement because they're not just one stationary earring. They give you a lot of movement to them. You're going to see those diamonds. We do the bezel sets right where we leave it fairly open in the back as well, so that if you were to see the back of the bezel, you're still seeing shine. They're 2 inches in length. I'll tell you, we've got a very special idea here. 2 inches, 2 inches. So more dramatic than we typically do, but not the kind of style you need to shy away from, because when you see them on, I think you're going to realize that they really do work with just about anything that you're going to wear, and they give you not a length that's going to be, you know, in the way and really complicated, just a lot of sparkle and bigger diamonds. And of course, the bezels have texture, which also makes it a little more unique. And we're going to do something crazy here. There's a nice special going on. Whoever requested these, Tanya did. I'm really proud because, again, I think a lot of people are going to love this. And think about gifting. I'm a big believer that every woman needs to have 3 different types of earrings in her collection. I know most of us own more than 3 earrings. I think I speak for most. You probably have more than 3 pairs of earrings. But as far as categories go, you want a hoop, you want a stud, and you want a drop. And hoops and studs, I think both are more of those casual, wear with anything vibe. They always work. But I think when it comes to, especially if you start thinking about it, maybe you've already had the invites come in and you're ready to go to those special events and the big holiday parties and the gatherings, and you're thinking about, you want to bring it, you want to really dress up, maybe because you haven't had the chance to in a while. This is the earring where maybe the hoop that you wear every day or the stud that you wear every day, maybe you don't want to wear when you're really, you know, feeling like you're, you know, going all out. This is the kind of earring that works for that, but still classic. It's not like 10 years from now you're going to go, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought those. Those were so 2022. They're classic. And yet again, they work with those DBTYs that we love as well. So that's important. No matter what size Diamonds by the Yard you have, this works because that bezel set concept is there. So as we take a look, I'll try a couple on here. They're not even going to be $29.99, and they're big. And this is an important earring. We know that. These are really specialty. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to borrow a yellow gold and a white gold if I can. These are really stuck on here on this card, and I love it. The display is fantastic. But I want to make sure I show them on because I think that's part of the beauty of being here is that, you know, anybody can come up here and, you know, sell jewelry, I think, but you know, to see it on is important when you're shopping for something that you yourself are going to wear, and it's always a little difficult on TV to figure out what's what. So I think that's the beauty of, you know, you've got a ready and willing model that's, you know, more than thrilled to try on these pieces for you and show you this is what it's going to look like when it's at home. And you know what? Instead of $3,000, we just got to make something happen here, because this is an earring that I think, I mean, tell me, is that not a gorgeous earring? Is this not glamour but not over the top? Because I think for a while we were seeing a lot of chandeliers, these big oversized where they would go like here to here, and they're like, they'd weigh 3 pounds, and it's like no, but nobody's doing that anymore. This is the way you do more of the drama and the glamour in that beautiful drop style. Look at how, this is what I marvel at as someone who designs jewelry every day. Like the fact that they're always sitting facing forward, they're not twisting and turning and you're not seeing the back of them. When this is stabilized by this lever back that you see is wider, then you have that chain that's just connecting each of those bezels. And then look at the size of these diamonds at the base. Those are incredible. And I can move and we can talk and we can converse, and yet those earrings aren't flipping and turning where you don't see the diamonds. They look incredible. I'm blowing these out for $999. I just want to see who's out there. I just think everybody needs a pair of earrings like this. And if you are gifting, or if there are the gentlemen out there that are saying, oh my goodness, my wife wants a diamond earring, and what am I going to do? Am I going to go for the big studs? I don't know what size. Am I going to go for a hoop? I don't know what size. This is that, it's a universal length. It's 2 inches. They're meant to be a little longer, right? It's meant to be a drop earring. It's meant to be a little bit longer in size here. These are so impressive. And the fact that there are only 8 diamonds in the pair, and they're under 1,000. And remember, when these earrings, that's the yellow gold I'm putting on here. Let's show you also the white and the rose. Do you have 2 pairs? Oh, are you doing, wait, Victory. Wait, yeah, oh, that's yellow. Oh, okay. SC has a big game today. I thought you were giving me the victory sign. Yellow gold, big game, Notre Dame. Heisman watch, Caleb Williams. Okay, no, enough? Okay, don't get me started. Okay, calm down, calm down. I have a few more. I have literally 80 more minutes to talk jewelry before I can talk sports. Which on Saturday is all I want to think about and all I want to talk about and all I want to do. But $9.99, they're popular. Every line is locked up. Every line, and they weigh nothing. Like, I don't feel them on my ear. They are not heavy. They are not going to be this like, oh my goodness, I don't want to put those on because they're going to be complicated or I want to rip them off at the end of the day. No, they're so beautifully done. And Joyce, are these looking familiar to you? Is that an earring that I have seen you don for the last couple of weeks, days, whatever it's been? And let me just say something. Can I use you as an example? Joyce is not coming to work in ball gowns. I know you see her on the air and she looks stunning, right? But you are generally, would you say, a more casual person? I've seen her in nothing but hoodies and hats and vests and puffers and all that, right? I mean, you're a sweats kind of girl. She's a hoodie girl and she's wearing these earrings every day. And somehow it works. I mean, somehow it's working. I'm just going to say it like that she's been wearing these earrings with a hoodie every day. And it's working. So I don't know if they're even like save them for just really dressed up. I think you can just wear them with anything. Just wear what you like. There are no rules. This is why I love fashion so much. Jewelry and fashion and design and it spills over to home decor. There are no rules. If you like it, wear it. That is the rule. If you like it, you wear it. If you like it, you get it. If you like it, you save in a bundle here. It's $9.99. You got 10% off. That's another, I mean, they're under $900 for really important diamonds that obviously you see there are different sizes. We got to give it 60 seconds because we're almost sold out. But, you know, when you see this look and you think about 102 in diamonds among just 8 stones, I mean, that's like on average 13 points a piece. Obviously, they're not all going to be 13 points a piece because you see they start smaller at the top and then they go a little longer, and there I've got them finally now all, look at that. I just borrowed the yellow gold, so if you're thinking you only get one with yellow, no, I just borrowed it and I still have it on so I can show you because I think it's important to see them on because I think they look great on that card, but I think they look better on, as you see there. So that gives you a little idea of what they're going to be on, and that's at 2 inches, but they're not, this is not in the way. This is not going to be something that's getting, you know, lost at all. That's what I love too, is that they're simple with that straight line design, but they have big enough diamonds where they really have presence to them. You see those diamonds, you see the quality of those diamonds, you realize how spectacular they are, and I like how they're sitting straight because it annoys me when my jewelry's not sitting right, or if it's flipping, or every time I look in the mirror, you know, you're at an event and you go to the, you know, look in the ladies' room and you realize, oh my gosh, my jewelry's all messed up. It doesn't even, like, my stones aren't showing and my earrings aren't sitting right and my necklace is, you know, the clasp is in the front. That is just, again, that's not what we want. And when you have really, really perfectly well-made jewelry, you shouldn't have to worry about that. And that's the case here. Jalen, yes. Yes, a rubelite, a pinky red. Yeah. Do you need to see it again? Did you get it? You got it. Who got it? Kim, thank you. Let's go back. That's probably why I have my issues I'm having. I just realized the way I was tweaking my body there. That's probably why I'm having some nerve issues in my back. I just felt it right there, like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. So thank you, Kim. Kim got the rubelite round. Very well done. Last call on the earrings. Yellow, white, rose. Love that they're lined up there. I love that this is a shepherd's hook design, so when you look at the sides, you see what that means. But again, if you ever have any issues with that working its way out, just pinch it together. It's gold. It can take it. Just pinch it a little bit. Just, you know, once it's in the ear, pinch it closed. It's not going to work its way out. I've had that issue with lever backs, but that solves it. And you can still just ease them out of the piercing. No problem at all. So huge special there. So glad we have those. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tanya, for that request. So glad we could put those up for everybody. Yes. Who got your fight on? I mean, your yellow gold. Paula got a pair? And what else? Who else? You had 2 Paulas taking these. Wow, really? What are the odds of that? Antonio, I think on the way home you should probably get a scratcher or a lotto something or something. You have, really? And they were all different Paulas. If you get a third one, you'll do it? Okay. Okay. Hey, if there's a Paula out there that wants to shop, please ask for Antonio. Please. Sometimes you got to make your own luck, right? Cheat it a little bit, you know? Create your own destiny. Okay, am I getting too philosophical for shopping for a Saturday morning? Okay. All right, maybe I am. Let's talk about what's next on the way. Let's go. I've got the star ruby. I think this is collectible enough. We got to see this out the door. Look at this star. Let's come in back to our ring level here so we can see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Strong star. That's a very strong star right there. Item number on this one is, it's 8475. And that is, well, you're seeing a slightly lighter star as well. There will just be one. We have two lights on this wheel to cover all the angles here. So you've got two lights, so there are two stars. When you're in normal light environments, you'll just see one strong star. It's a star ruby or sapphire, depending on if you see more pink or more red. If you see more pink, you can call it a sapphire. If you see more red, you call it a ruby. It's up to you. They're the same. You can call it whatever you like. But it's a really good look with this 204 round. It has 67 points in the diamonds as well. That is technically a bridge. There are diamonds running right through the underneath. That's a single row right down below. Then you have that large halo. Love this. You can even change the gold. Do you see now what I'm talking about with the two? There's like a doubled effect. You want to look for 6 rays. 6 rays in the star mean it's natural. 5 rays means it's not. They do actually lab grow these stones. Kind of tricky. But this is a network where you only see natural stones, so you don't need to worry about that. It is out of Ceylon. Let's do this crazy wild deal. I have one. Come on in. And it's a better price than $49.99, where it was last time it saw the light of the studio here. Let's take a look at it on. This is even better. When you get it out of the multiple lights, the star gets stronger. So when there's one light, it just gets so good. I'll actually do that. When it's back up close, I'll block one of our lights here so you can see what it's going to look like in person at home. But it's no longer $49. This is truly one of the rare stones you can get. It's rare if it's a 2-carat ruby or sapphire on its own. That's rare. The fact it has this phenomenon known as asterism, that makes it a lot more rare. And then let me go over here. I'm just going to walk around and block one of these lights so you can see what this is all about. I'm blocking one light. So see how much stronger you're only seeing that one primary star now, right? And let me try the other side. Here's the other light. I'll block that one. So see how you're seeing the other star. So there will always be a star for every light, and you're always going to be in a lit environment. Question is, does it go dark, and does it have no star? Yes. I just went total darkness. Covered all of our lights. Maybe a little bit of the light. My hands are not big enough for these lights, but you can see. There you have just a little semblance of one of the star legs. So there it is. It's back with 2 now. 2 lights, 2 stars. So that's all how it works. This is natural, and we're going to make it $1,999 only, which takes it down to $1,799 at checkout for one caller only. We only have an hour and 15 minutes left in our Saturday. Oh, my goodness. So keep the requests coming, because this event is not forever, so we want to make sure that you're a part of it. Yes, go ahead, Allison. Yes. What about the green sapphire? Oh, sure. Let's put it on again. I was just looking at that green sapphire. 6,700 was the number. $19.99 turns in under $1,800. Let's put on this green sapphire again. If you weren't with us earlier, this one might be intriguing to you. It is 6700. That's the green sapphire. It's a carat 62, 45 points in diamonds, and it's $888 minus 10%. Wow. That was a $3,000 ring once upon a time. It's now going to be under $800 for one caller, and that's in any gold you want. That's a pretty serious stone and a really rare exotic. Here it is one more time up close as well. Let me know who's got the star sapphire / ruby. Here we go. There's the sapphire for $888. Just amazing. Any gold you want to. However you want it. And then we've got a great big tanzanite. We've got a good looking tanzanite. A 5-carat. You know what? I'll go crazy on a tanzanite. We did earlier on a 16-carat, but that's not for everybody. So let's go a little crazy here on a 507. Plus the pink diamond charm ring. I know you all love our charm ring. We've done the white diamond version, but we have a pink diamond version that's last call. We'll bring that out to you. Big Paraiba. It's the largest we have is our 5-carat 43. I even have a VVS certified yellow diamond. I do. It's a carat 53 VVS. And it's in this heavier mounting. Look at this. We just got to show this because it's rare to see a yellow diamond that's certified, number one. It's rare to see a certified VVS. VS is one thing. This is a step up from there even. And here it is at item number 6095. Call me on the green sapphire. Call me on the star sapphire. They're here. Sapphire is not my lucky charm today. But here is a yellow diamond. That might be, especially when we just go dirt cheap on a yellow diamond like this. And it's a carat 53 in size, and it looks that amazing. You got to try it. It's a 153, which gets you, you know, not going to be in that 2 carat level where they go 10,000 and up, but you're getting that still significant size because it's so much greater than a 1 carat on its own. We'll have 1 carats. We'll bring those out. But take a look at this. And we did 18 karat gold here. 2-tone, of course. This is a U to V color. Let's just show you the cert. Here's GIA and how they evaluated this stone. And they gave you everything. Cushion modified brilliant. It's a 6 by 6.5 essentially. It's a 153. It's a U to V range VVS2. And if you want to know why that ranks so importantly on the scale, well, there it is. Top is flawless. Internally flawless, just under that. And here's VVS1 and VVS2. A whole nother step up from where we normally hang out, which is already about as good as you get in big stones. So that's important. You've got your clarity diagrammed out. You've got everything you need. That's for the center stone. We've added 107 in diamonds around it. And we're going to throw in this GIA cert, no cost to you. And there's a big discount on the ring itself. It's time to let this one go. It's really time. This is the moment. You take it, you get a big stone. Here we go. Final call. I mean, it's the last time we can bring this on the air. There's only so long pieces like this can hang out here. Look at the inside. And there's how it's all finished. And that's all your, I mean, even there's a little bit of mill grain on the very outside edges here, top and bottom. You've got that large diamond. That's a large round brilliant on either side there. And then that yellow diamond, great color as well. I mean, this is a much stronger color than most give you. So let's try it on so you can also see the very, you know, side to side element this gives you, because it's more than just a center stone and a halo. Where you're exposing the band on the side, this is really taking you one side of the hand to the other, one side of the finger to the other, and you've got this great look. And our best value, if you need a big yellow diamond, and if you really are a stickler for the ins and outs of quality, you want every last little detail in high-end clarity and high-end color, and then the fact that you have the documentation to back that up, that's what this stone gives you. Because most of our options, and we love our yellow diamonds, and we have so many, and I'll bring you some 1 carats later that are going to be a lot more affordable, so that the idea is to have a yellow diamond for everybody. Not many places can say that. We are saying that. We are delivering that. This comes with it. That's important. I always ask, people are shopping for diamonds a lot, whether it's white diamonds, yellow diamonds, what have you. My first question is always, how do you feel about certs? Where is it on your priority list? Do you have to have one? Do you not care? You fall in one category or the other. And the idea, and of course the natural question is, well, tell me, Lolo, what does it matter? Well, the cert is fantastic, especially the higher end diamonds you're getting. It tells you everything you need to know. So it makes appraisals really easy. It makes insuring. When you have a piece like this, you probably want to have it insured. You know, just, you know, if you do that with your higher end jewelry or all of your jewelry, do it, because, you know, appraising tells you the value. What the value would be, what the replacement value would be, not necessarily retail, but replacement cost. And then usually that's a precursor to getting it insured, because you would have to have an appraisal to get it insured. And so you've got your bases covered. And on really important pieces like this, why not? This documentation leaves nothing to the imagination. Therefore, if you work with somebody who, you know, when you do nationwide broadcasts, let's be honest, a lot of our shoppers, and maybe you're one of them, might not be in a big city. You might not be in this big, thriving metropolitan area where you have appraisers at your fingertips. And sometimes you're dealing, if you are in maybe it's a smaller place, or you're dealing with an appraiser with a little less experience, maybe they haven't seen a yellow diamond, like a real honest to goodness yellow diamond. This makes it easy. And to do all that and to have that documentation, that's added value that you're not paying for today, especially when this ring was $22,999. It just recently dipped down below $10,000. It's nowhere near $99.99 today. This is your chance. And again, big size, one of that rare few that we have that's hanging out at that 1.5 carat size, and yet you're getting all of this is the top quality I have. I don't have a better clarity in a yellow diamond than the VVS stone you're looking at right now. It's no longer $9,000. $8,000, it's not even $7,000. We're blowing it out. And with this extra 10% off, this is the day. This is the event to get the bigger pieces. It really, really, truly is. Take a look and you'll see what I'm talking about, because it's not even $79.99. It is only $6,999, and that'll save you an extra $700 at checkout. So you're not even paying $69.99 when all is said and done. Yes. What does she mean by identify? Does she want the grading on the scale? Here it is. Let's see. Well, the color is graded as U to V. If we come jog over here, here is the color grading scale from D to Z. U to V is right here. So that's it, Myra. This is, again, you're not in the dark here. It's giving you, that's the beauty of these certs. That's exactly, she knows, that's exactly what again, you normally, if you're getting a yellow diamond, you don't know where it falls on the scale. Here, they have told you every detail. You don't need to listen to me. You can just look at the cert. U to V, VVS2. U to V right here, and then VVS2 right up here. So that's really important as well. So you know what you need to know about your stone, every little last bit. No fluorescence, I'll point that out. Good thing, you don't want it. It's what you don't want ideally. Doesn't make a huge difference, but ultimately you don't want it if you can help it. And it's a GIA inscribed stone. $69.99, just had to bring that on out. It's a big, big, big important value there, and that'll be down, well, with a $700 discount, you're paying under $6,300. So great value. Let's get to, speaking of yellows, we've got a golden opal here in a pendant that is really fantastic. Myra's a quality seeker. That's why I brought this out. If you are like Myra, like myself, you like quality through and through, it does not get better than a VVS2, and that's highly important because the flash that it delivers, the brilliance that it's capable of, hinges really strongly on that quality, on that clarity grading. And we have two people verifying on one ring. Let's see who's got it. $69.99. Okay, here's the opal. This is the golden opal, golden-based opal. Open to interpretation a little bit because there's more color than you're even seeing here on TV. It's item number 8945, one only, yellow diamonds verifying. Don't wait. I have a bigger stone, but it's 10,000. I have smaller stones that they're coming up in the show. So we've got yellow diamonds for everybody. Really, we do. And then here we go with the golden opal. This is going to be item number 8945, and that is 708 in the opal. Great stone, isn't it? All the golden base color. Now, interestingly, we did this in rose gold. You don't have to leave it that way. 11 points in diamonds. Only one. Blow it out. Blow it out. $777. Just do it. 7-carat stone, 777, 10% off. Takes it right below. Would that actually, yeah, we're going to get you below that $700 mark. So that's nice. $699. Great chance to pick it up. And here's what it looks like from a distance, and change it if you want. There's the back. So you can see when we talk about an opal, look at that. Side profiles, everything. It's got a little animal print there in the side basket, the carvings in the gold. There you see the inside of that opal. And then this is what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. Really good. So you've got, again, diamond weight is 11 points. So it's like, think of it like your 7-11 piece. I don't know if everybody has those, but we do. I don't know. A lot of people, I don't know what you guys have in the convenience store wise across the country, but that's your 7-11 right there. 7-carat, 11 points in diamonds, 777 comes down to $699. Here's the measurement on it as well. Then we have the big, big diamond hoops coming up. And any last requests you have, last hour is here. So there we go. 1 inch top to bottom. Let me show it on the neckline. I think Allison's got it, right? I think so. It looks like we're verifying on this opal. And there's a little bit of a surprise because when you get it at home, it looks even better. All right, back to the wheel we go. That's a little size reference. Got the door knocker style, really. That kind of loop of that kind of that semicircle horseshoe design of diamonds, but then the bail is linked up within it. You've got it? Congratulations. Who got that one? Thank you. Here's the 543 Paraiba. Yeah, I just thought that should come out to play. I mean, we love 88 pieces and under 1,000, but these kinds of discounts, this is when you treat yourself to the higher end. You just do. 543, largest Paraiba we have. It's item number 4329. Call me. I'm just gonna say call me. I mean, this has been here literally longer than I have. I've been here a long time. So I think it's time to go. Sometimes, at some point, it's got to go to a home, right? Can't stay in the vault forever. We should charge this stone rent for how long it's been living in the vault. And I'll tell you, 543, carat 44 in diamonds. I mean, you tell me what you want to do on that one. It's just our largest Paraiba. So just want to let you know it's hanging out here. Then we have a really cool butterfly piece. I mean, just call me, tell me, you know this ring. You probably have this one memorized like I do. You know the number, you know the carat weight, you know the diamonds, you know everything about it, but it's our largest. Let's get to those hoops though. Big diamond hoops. These are the baguettes and the rounds. This is the only pair we have like it. Check this one out. This is a good earring because it's going to be, when you see them actually set vertically, it's going to have that center row that runs right down the middle in the baguettes, and then the outer rows are the rounds, so it gives you texture. We had the princess cuts. Guess what? They're gone. The princess cut version with the princess cuts and the rounds, they're gone. This is the baguette version. Item number is 7790. We got a rapid fire this last hour here. We got a lot of jewelry to show you and not a lot of time, and requests, keep them coming. Happy to help you show, like anything you want, anything we can bring out. Tell me and we'll do it if we have it. Here's what we have in 152 in baguettes, but you get a carat 80 in the round, so that's a total of 332 in your diamond weight, and we have one pair in the white gold only, so there's nothing to do but say, I'll take them, I'll pop them on, and I'm going to love them, and you will. There's the button release, so that makes it really easy. It's kind of a very, it's very subdued. It's a lower profile button in the back, so it's going to hinge right at the base. You want to see these from a distance so you can really get a sense of, yes, they're 1 inch, but something about when there's a little more width to the earring makes it look a little bit longer as well, while still giving you a size that I think is open to, wearability for sure in that 1 inch. It's not like they're going into this, extra level, but they're very showy. I mean, let's face it. I think that's what, I don't know about you, but I don't know if I'm just a believer in putting something on and paying, hard-earned money for something that doesn't really show up or doesn't look fantastic. So I think it's important, and I really do think you're going to love these, but of course, wait till you see them on. The back has got, you can see there almost like that herringbone design of lattice work in the back, because really they wanted to balance it a little bit. To be honest, this is a pretty, a wide, substantial earring with a lot of diamond weight. So they wanted to leave it a little more open in the back just to also make sure that they're not too weighty when they're on, because we never want your earring to be uncomfortable. That is essential. So there you can see what they look like from a distance away. And again, you'll reach right behind, and there's that little button. When you press that down, it opens it up. It releases that post, and you can just see as I move here, this is the shine we love of a baguette. Baguettes are expensive. They are more money than everything else out there in the diamond world. And so this is what, it's the payoff. It's worth it. People pay more for baguettes, and they usually deem it plenty worthwhile to do so. This is our best value on the earrings, 10% off extra today. We have another hour here to do that on our Saturday broadcast. Let's go back up close and get you ready, because this is not going to be that $99.99 any longer. One pair, white gold only, $332. That's one of our larger, more significant diamond weights we've ever done in hoops. Only have been a couple ever that have been higher end than that. And they're going to be only $3,499 instead. And we have some requests coming in. How about the golden pearl that we showed you last night? How about, did Jenny and Janae, did they miss out on last night's show maybe? Because I'm seeing a couple of requests here from pieces from last evening that we're going to gladly show you. So Jenny will do yours first. Then Janae, we've got, I kind of figured it'd be asked about today, because not everybody even gets us. Don't feel bad. I totally understand. If you can't watch us, you can't watch us, right? So on Friday nights, we did have some big time values. Keep in mind that another $350 is coming off that price, so you're paying just a little over $3,000 for those fabulous hoops, and they are the only style I have with baguettes. Now here's the golden pearl. This is for Jenny. Hi Jenny, take a look at this. This is our golden pearl, one of a kind here, in yellow gold only. Now this is that zigzag setting style where you see where the pearl is set into that seat of that zigzag of diamonds, and then that carries through the band itself. It'll be item number 1156. One only golden pearl, 13 millimeters though. So a nice big golden pearl that's all natural in color. It also happens to have 22 points in diamonds, and this is rare. These are not dyed pearls. This is not faux. This is not man-made. This is not dipped or painted or anything like that. It is the real deal. And that makes it epically rare. And this is not coming up, 1156. I don't know. It's been a long time since this was made. And that's going to help tremendously on this value. 13 millimeters is the diameter of your pearl. It also has 22 points in diamonds. There's only one. First caller, 888. It's unbelievable for a pearl like this. And I know we don't spend a lot of time on pearls. And the last time I debuted pearls, they were conch pearls that were like, it was like $80,000 for a tiny stone right there. There are some pearls out there that are really expensive. This is one of them. except it's $888 today, taking it under $800. One only, Jenny, so if you like it, this is the way it's finished. So you can see that that pearl is securely set. It is set in that seed. It's actually going to be set within that gold as well. This is how it looks, and we even did this. Look at that. That's really a good looking piece, isn't it? And I was just checking the stamp just to make sure that it's 14, because it is, but it has a richness that almost makes it look like 18 karat gold. So one only there, that's a special request. And then we also have, well, this is a request from last evening. So if you were with me last night, just be forewarned, we might have to spend a moment on this. But I'm really excited that Janae asked about this, because $495, this is sold, thank you. $495 I will get to right now. This is the OG. It wasn't my first design, actually. It was my first design that really was in diamonds and gold. My first design I ever did here at TVON many, many years ago was morganite and aqua together. And it was just inspired to bring you something that big designers were doing, and we could just do a better quality. This was my first design that, you know, through and through, the sketch to the CAD to the creation of the casting to the piece. And I could not be more thrilled about it. And the fact that so many years later, it's still our bestseller is impressive. But as I was saying last night, when it was requested last night over and over again, this is what's exciting. It's never been part of a 10% off sale, but that's not even the big wow factor. It's the factor that we have not upped this price since the day it debuted. And here's the other kick. When it actually debuted, it was more money. But then time went on, it ended up on a sales show, don't remember which one, and then it came down in price, and it had to stick, because you never want to, you know, once you see it at a lower price, it's really hard to move the price up, no matter what, because people don't care. Let's be honest. People don't care that it costs more. You don't care. It costs us more to make it. You don't care. You want a deal. I don't blame you. You want a deal. I can go on and on about how much it costs us to make, and the labor, and the gold, and the diamonds, and everything's gone up. You don't care. You want a value. I mean, right? That's what we're doing. And when this debuted, my very first, thought, idea to conception, everything that came out, this was it. This was the ring. And I tell you, it has been so popular since. It's created an entire collection of jewelry around it. This is what's here. And I know I woke up Monday morning before this event started, and people were requesting this. So the fact that it's here on our Black Friday event, where you're getting 10% off this price that should have never happened in the first place. And today it costs more to make than it did 2 years ago, and 3 years ago, and 4 years ago when I first designed it. So it's an epic amount of gold. It is smooth and comfortable. It is a classic. I was just with my mom for 2 days in Las Vegas, saw her over the Thanksgiving holiday, which was such a blessing. And we went out one time, and this was the ring she was wearing. And it's my own design. And I'm still just floored every time I see it. Like in real life, being worn by you, the viewers. I get pictures all the time from viewers. They say it's my signature ring. I wear it every day. I love this ring. And you guys, some of you have hundreds and hundreds of rings, and you've deemed this your favorite. What an honor. What a compliment. And I am so thrilled that we're bringing it to you at 10% off today. It was last night, but not all of you were here, so here we go. This ring has never wavered. It has only come down in price, and now it's even better. Take a look. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. A lot of you have got now more than one gold color because you love it that much. Do you have a requester there? We do. Is that Janae? Thank you for asking for it. It's $1,111, which means that you got another $111 coming off the price, which means it's actually under $1,000 for the first time ever. And this is the big version. This is the 75-point diamond version with the bigger gold weight. It's meant to be comfortable but heavy and well made. I mean, I would not have it any other way. I want to show you the inside as well. It's purposely got 3 links on each side and then the one in the center. So 7 links to the ring. This is the, again, it's all done with a sizing bar in the back that's made really in your size. There's the signature on the inside. I know it's hard to see because this is such a big wide ring, but there it is. That'll always be hand signed by yours truly on the inside, right above the hallmark of the 14 karat gold purity. And it's under $1,000. So we'll give it 60 seconds since I know it was very, very popular last evening. Here it is for you again. And guys, my recommendation is always try the big one, because I know for some of you go, I have a tiny hand. It does not matter. I know everyone's got their preference, but it does not matter how big your hand is or how small your hand is. I don't think that one has anything to do with the other. I think it's all about personal preference. And if you are someone who leans toward heavier gold weights that you're sad that they've gone to the wayside because gold is so expensive that most designers don't even do it solid gold anymore, right? If you want to feel the weight and feel the heft of jewelry back, you want to see incredible VS diamonds, you want to have a cutting edge Very, I mean, let's face it, curved links are classic, but this is done and interpreted in a new, fresh way with the big links, the smooth on the side, the diamond contrast texture of pave in the middle, and this really kind of oversized, chunkier look, but still really giving you that really comfort factor. That was the real challenge in creating it, and there were many, many, many iterations to do so, was to get it just right for the comfort level with the style level achieved at the same time. Did you get one? Thank you. That was so kind. Hi, Janae. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and happy holidays to you. Hope you'll wear your Lauren's links proudly. And that's the main version. That's the first one. That's the OG, the original, and that one's under $1,000. I can't say it's the first time ever because it was the first time last night, but here we go. It's available to you if you'd like one. All right, so let's keep on rocking. And again, do call us if you'd like one. I'll give it 60 final seconds here because white, yellow, or rose, all open to you. It is true to size, so you can just, again, it's made a little differently because it's very specific the way it's made. We don't just tend to make a batch and then size them up or down. So really a truly one to try. And if you're like, I've literally heard from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of our viewers about this ring once they already have it, own it, and love it. And photographs, and honestly, at some point, I keep meaning to like print out all the photos and put them on like a collage or something, just to, you know, it's a point of pride, and to bring you something that's been so well received by our viewership, who has such amazing, excellent taste. It's really, it's a compliment. So thank you. All right, so let's get to it. We got the pink diamond charm ring coming up. I know that's been requested. Mentioned that a few times. That's a good way to do. You know, we have all these pink diamond pieces, but not always as much fun as this one is. This one's got some high style and some really nice different things about it. You know, it's not just your basic or your ordinary. And yes, the pink diamond's going to help that along, but also the fact it is what we've dubbed the charm ring. It's kind of a cool way to do, whether it's a pinky ring, whether it's a thumb ring, whether it's a really, really, really smoking hot purpley pink diamond. Oh my goodness, look at that stone. It is our 6737 item number here. We are in last hour, so keep those requests coming. The last couple pieces we showed you were all based on requests, so keep those coming if you've got one. We want to save you 10% on something today. Here's our 10-point pear shape. We are going to always do this in the two-tone gold. I guess you don't absolutely have to, but I really recommend it. If you want to go all rose gold, that'd be the only thing that maybe I would say, okay, but this is white and rose together. Let me go ahead and put it on, because this is always a little more complex to show you on the wheel, because it has this natural movement to the way the diamond is set. It's set like a pendant would be on a necklace. It's a charm style, so you have your pink diamond pear shape, and it's actually, I always say, when we had the first version ever come out, I had to test drive it a little bit just to make sure that I could, you know, rightfully actually, you know, promote it to you, because I had to make sure it was going to sit properly and feel secure and feel good and not be annoying on the hand, because I wasn't sure. I mean, there aren't a lot of designs out there like this, and this is one that, since we've all realized it is a favorite, it sits like any other ring. The stone sits and kind of drapes because you have that little backdrop for it. Love it. I'm even going to show it, Tony, as a thumb ring here really quickly, because I do like it for that style as well if you want to wear it there. And you can see it's got, as you move, it's got a little movement. You know, it is moving. It's an O-ring that's attached to the band, kind of complex to do, and then your diamond is bezel set and prong set. So it's a dual setting, and that's going to keep it super secure because, you know, it's kind of hanging out, right? But it's got that little bit of movement, so unexpected. I love to see this stacked. It's great on its own, but it's great to just put it next to something else and have this be like a necklace for another ring, is how I look at this. Like you're adding a collar with a pendant to another ring if you stack them together. But we're going to make it affordable, and a pink diamond that's 10 points that looks like that should not be this affordable. It's $999. Best part of all, extra $100 is coming off that price because it's going to be under $900 when all is said and done. Take advantage of that. Major moment there, $999. That's it. So mega value, and we wanted to bring that out. I know the charm rings and the white diamonds have been sold out for some time, so it's really nice to have this upgraded version, this really super saturated, like it's a practically purple pink there. So we're calling it pink, but you got some excellent saturation because remember, it's sitting kind of on its own. Sometimes we'll put pink diamonds where they've got, you know, other white diamonds around it that gives it some natural contrast, or it's got pink diamonds around that. This is kind of floating and hanging out on its own by itself. So we had to use a very strong saturated diamond color here, and that's exactly what you're getting. So last call, 60 seconds on this one. We'll keep on rocking. If you have requests, get them in. We're down to about 45 minutes. Cheers. All right. That's the one to own right there. This is awesome. This is awesome. It's so good. $999. Amazing, but it's not. It's actually like $8.99, so huge value there. Enjoy it. Should we get to the 201 or should we get to our 1 carat yellows? We've had the 153 medium. We're going to show you a couple options in 1 carat stones coming your way, and that's the one to get. I mean, try it. Even if you're not sure right now, you've got a full money back guarantee during this event. You got to try this. It is comfortable. I would tell you if it wasn't, because I don't really, I think it's a hassle to return stuff. I don't even return stuff. I just donate stuff. The rare occasions I get something wrong, like in clothing, because I'm, an online shopper. So I don't like returning. So I never like you guys to have to, unless it's absolutely necessary. So I try to cover all those bases and give you the most accurate analysis, if you will, of all the pieces you're getting. And for being a different ring, because you probably don't have something like that already in your collection, it is comfortable and it's wearable like any other ring is. So I had those same thoughts when I first saw these charm rings. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't like noise in my jewelry. I don't like high maintenance jewelry. I don't want it to make a lot of noise, or I don't want it to be uncomfortable, or I don't want it to annoy me. It does none of that. So if that's a concern to you, I have extensively tested this for you and can vouch for its wearability and comfort factor and the really good pinky purple diamond. So I'm going to show you something a little different here. I'm going to just go ahead and put up 2 diamond rings that I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought they were kind of similar enough to where I thought, let's just put them together. Right? Let's just put them right by each other, side by side, so you can pick the perfect one for you, and you can get this one, which is the 1 carat. Actually, there's a 1 and a 101. So this one's the 1 carat 01. This one's the 1 carat even. And they're so similar, I thought, let's do something kind of wild here, because they're each 1 carat plus in the yellow diamond centers. They each have the yellow and the white diamonds, but kind of alternating how they're set around it. I thought it'd be fun to just give you an option here. No matter which one you like, we're going to obviously do some discounting, but we're going to make them really, 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 really affordable. And Joyce, can you please for me? So here's what we're going to do on this. It's your choice of, let me also talk side diamonds though, because this is the 101 here. That's going to be item number 6766. That's a VS stone, 61 points in yellow, 25 points in the white. What that means is 86 points in total. If we go over here, that's going to be the 1 carat even. There's 1 point difference, is not a big deal. And that's going to have 77 points in the white diamonds and another 30 points in the yellow. So what it does is it flip-flops. One you get more yellow, one you get more white. So I know you're going to have a preference one way or the other. My job is to make sure that no matter what your visual preference is, you get an incredible deal. And that's what we're doing right here, right now. Just tell me which one you like, which one you prefer. We'll make it happen for you. This is just the ultimate. And can we help you out here? Yes, we can. $79.99 on one, $99.99 the other. Thank goodness those are old prices, meaning they are OG prices and they should go up, not down. We're taking them on a major sale event right now. Take advantage of anything you'd like to get. Again, this is a big Saturday. I know a lot's going on, and we're so excited to have you with us, and boy, are we treating you to some mega values. This is no doubt, it's going to be the best yellow diamond value I've ever brought you in a 1 carat size, and I've had literally hundreds of them. First of all, isn't that great that we've actually brought you hundreds of options when it comes to 1 carat yellow diamonds? And now we take 2 down that are pretty, I thought similar enough, just give you a choice of, same price on either, but with this extra 10% that's happening, significant extra discounting that goes beyond where they've ever gone before. And that's why I say, neither of these have to be bridal. I think either one could work as a great right hand ring. They can be great high style rings. They're more of cocktail rings. They've got that just elegant dressy look about them because of that double halo interpreted in either outer bezels or kind of like an outer, almost like a floral kind of scallop design. One or the other, your choice. Doesn't matter on price. We're going to get you some mega, 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 mega value. Take a look at either one. You just choose left or right. Again, we can kind of toggle back and forth between these 2 options with the item number so you know exactly what you're getting. But I'll tell you, Lauren's links are still going out the door, and we've got DBTYs that are being ordered, all of that. And we'll do a couple recaps here before we go. But this is so important. They're not $99.99. They're not even half that. $49.99 for either one. And this is what they look like on. So we'll take a look at them. Yes, which one? Absolutely. Yes, Oh, wonderful. Who's that? You got it. Hi, Brenda. Sure, I'll show it again here. I'm going to bring out that 16 karat round tanzanite one more time. It's already spoken for, but they're the two together. I would say overall, this one's probably giving you a bigger look. This one may be a little more kind of contained just because this outer halo does that almost like leaf-like floral design here. Here's what we've got for you. You decide which one do we like. They're not $49. They're not even $39.99. They're not even going to be $29.99. That would take an extra $300 off. Fair. Then we're really getting to that record low on 1 carat yellows, but this is even better than that. So how about this? If you want a favorite, come on in early, one of a kind. Let's just do it. As is on each one. So this is where we say as is, we talk about the gold color, white and yellow together. You can get it sized to whatever you need, wherever it's going to fit you best. But it's not even $29. This is my best value on yellow diamonds I've ever brought, and we've had many. And yet it's not even going to be $29, $28, $27, $26, or $25. This is all before an extra bundle off. You're getting a lot of money back. This is important. Really important. Because it's only $2,499 instead, but there's an extra $250 coming off that price. So it's actually better than $22.50 out the door. That's how we do it. That's your fabulous option. Remember, 101 here in the center. That's the 101. This is the 1 carat. Here's the extra 107 in diamond weight. So that'll be, think about that. That's 2 carats, 07 total weight there. Then over here, you're getting the 101 in the center. No, rather, wait, hold on. I'm backwards. We're going to flip that. This is the one that gives you the 86 points on the side and the 101. So that's actually, yes, that's going to be 187. And then this is the one that's going to give you 207 in diamonds. So you are getting more diamond weight in this right side here. You are. You're getting 207. So if that's going to be the determining factor, if it's just style alone, whatever it is, let me flash this tanzanite that I am so happy it's getting a good home. A little sad to see this one just, be my last time to show it to you here on the air. But look at that. That is that, if you missed it earlier, this is the 16 karat, almost, 1593. Blue Wing Block D. It is spoken for. I want to try it on again for you. Remember, that's 18 karat rose and white. Here it is on the hand for you, Brenda. It's going to be that big 1593 round Portuguese. Yes, yes, yes. Every bit of color. So magnificent. But it also, remember, had those 20-point pink diamonds on each side, 20-point pair, 20-point pair. And then the white diamonds totaled 117. So very impressive all the way around. Style, design, the tanzanite itself. Remember, we got that down to 88.88, and it has found its wonderful home. So thank you so much on that one. It's as it is in the rose and the white gold together. And then let's go back to our yellow diamond selection here. 2 great yellow diamond options. You let me know, $24.99 each. But that means you're actually paying a lot less, and that's what we love about that little mini wheel there. I just thought they're so similar. Let's give you a choice here. Let's give you a great option and make it happen. So $24.99, just for the record, that's actually going to be $22.49. Let me know which one you want. Operators will help you out there. Thank you again on the tanzanite. Whoever's going to get those yellow diamonds, a big thank you and congrats in advance on the yellow diamonds. Again, larger diamond weight overall here on the right side. That is the 1 carat, but it's got 77 in the white, 30 points in the yellow. So that's 107 in the side diamonds, 207 total. Here is the 101. That's a slightly larger stone, but not by much. And that's going to be our 101 with 61 points in the yellow and 25 in the white. So you get 187 total weight there in this ring. So 2 great options, $22.49 and 10 cents each. And that's going to be 2 fabulous 1 carat yellow diamond options there for anybody who'd like to add one to the collection. And then let me know if you just want to see one by itself. That's really, really important. So huge, huge value. Amazing. Really good. And that's going to be, let me know which one you want to go with the big. Okay, so this is the 207 overall. So do you see that really quickly? That has the 1 carat center, but then it's the double row in the yellow diamond halos, and then the outer row extended out from there a little bit are the white diamonds. So again, this breaks down 1 carat center, 77 in the white diamonds, 30 points in the yellow. That's how that breaks down, and that's what this one looks like all by itself here on the ring finger for you, just to show you what that's all about. There it is. Very special. $24.99, but that's not what you pay. And that's the beauty of this 10% off everything sale. That's the big event. That's the big to-do here. So huge value there. $22.49 for 207. And this is actually, Tony, this is the 1 carat. This is $65.45. If you have any questions, operators, 6545 will be that little kind of floral halo. Is that the one you're thinking about? That's the bigger diamond weight overall, 207. And then the other one is the 101 with the yellow diamonds that are bezel. That's kind of the bezel outer rim there. Okay, so we'll move right along. Gotta love that. Just love that there are 1 carat yellow diamonds here for a price like that. I mean, and you're getting something with it. A lot of gold and a lot of diamonds extra. Huge value there. Also, let me know if you want to see the 2 carat certified. There's a 201 yellow diamond that's certified, and it's a VS2. We had the 153 that was the VVS. Then this is going to be, we got the 2 carat that's actually a VS. And then we have another tanzanite deal for you. Well, this is worth seeing. You know, a couple of our tanzanites have gone out already, the round, but I do want to also recap this pear shape. Then we have another pear shape, but I want to show you, I think that the pear shape that I've already shown you is the better value. So let me just move these aside. Thank you if you're getting them. I know we're verifying on each. And this is one I had earlier. I'm not leaving this here. It's a one-of-a-kind 6602. I'd number here, it's that 721 pear shape. We even have to zoom back. We just had 2 rings up there, and yet this ring needs more room. It's so big. It's a 721 with 90 points in the diamonds, but it also is a combination of the baguettes and the rounds. You have even more baguettes than you do rounds there, which is really impressive and important. But then you also have a 721, which could not be a richer, better quality here. Look at that. That's really important. And it's only in white gold, so that is the only requirement, is that it stays in the white gold. We're going to size it to whatever you need. But that is spectacular value. We're actually going to see our best per carat price that I have had for you in all of our blue wing ever, because this ring is $2,699. $2,699, but there's that extra 10%, so it actually comes down to only $2,429. And that means, if you're doing the really fun math, that means that that stone is $336 per carat. And that doesn't happen. And that's just a per carat. This is not like freebie extra. Now, this isn't like a little accent of 10 points in ugly diamonds. It's 90 points in really important individual fancy cut diamonds. The round one on the hand again, yes. And Pam, I just got your request. No, we do not. The large gold hoops are still sold out. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the larger hoops. Large tanzanite going on the hand again for you. And she's trying to decide where to wear it, what finger to wear it on. Always the debate on a piece like this. She's thinking ring finger, middle finger, index finger. I would say anywhere but pinky or thumb. You're probably best bets there. But that's going to be, yep, this one's just, again, already spoken for, but just wanted to show it again, so if you missed out. And then also, Roberta, what do you need? Those earrings would go great with the bubble ring. Yeah, as mentioned. I think you're talking about the bezel set. Yeah, absolutely. Mention that. Yes, I did. The bezel set drop earrings that we had, absolutely. Bubble ring or anything with bezels. Diamonds by the yard, all that. They'd be great. Okay, so that's gone. And does that help her out, Joyce, a little bit? And then this is the profile, so it doesn't sit up all that high considering what all that ring is holding in place. Pretty impressive. Love those big pink diamonds. And then here we go with our tanzanite. Oh, yeah, definitely. Add them to the wish list. Take advantage, 10% while we are doing it here. 35 minutes left today. I know it will continue tomorrow, but we're going to have a whole new selection tomorrow. 721. I don't know why that's here. Someone's going to have to explain that to me. There's a reason, and I don't know what it is. But that pear shape for the moment, which comes down to $2,429, is still hanging out. That's a $336 a carat tanzanite. That's not happened. And then we do have an 8 carat if you want to go a little larger, but this is 8 carat less diamond weight, and it's more money. So that's why, I mean, this one, the lowest I can go is $29.99. I don't like it nearly as much, only because, really, again, diamond weight. This one has 55 points in diamonds. Most people, not everybody, but you know, a lot of people like a little more diamond weight, especially when you're getting more diamond weight for less price. This one's $29.99 over here on the right side, and it has a water spot. So let's see if I can polish that up. But that's an 810. So it gives you a little extra carat weight, 80 points, 90 points, but you get a little less diamond weight. And this one, remember, is more money. This one's $29.99. Still a great value. It's just nothing really compares to what we're seeing in that value on the left side on the pear shape. That's the extreme value there for $26.99 left side, $29.99 right side. Did we help her out, Joyce? Everything she, okay, good. All right, so what else do we have? We've got the 153 still here, that red, the star ruby, star sapphire, star ruby, big yellow diamond bangle, DBTY. You know, we brought this out to show you how it looks with a pendant that we had earlier. I think it'd be kind of fun to present it. What do you guys think? Should we just go ahead and present it? Give you an option to own a major 2-carat 02 bestseller, diamonds by the yard. Here we've had that bezel set diamond ring earlier. We have a lot of people talking about DBTYs, and I know so many of you own this. Let's go ahead and tell me on those tanzanites if you like either, but we just want to give this a moment. I think just maybe 60 seconds for holiday gifting, treating yourself. Maybe you want to upgrade. Maybe if you have the smaller version and you're thinking, you know what, I really love it so much. I want to get more of what I love in diamond weight galore. This is the ultimate DBTY. It is the 2-carat 02. Now, forgive me, I only have the rose gold here to show you, but it's 3480, rose gold, white gold, or yellow gold. They go all the way around. These diamonds do not stop. This also gives you 16, 17, 18-inch adjustable, so you're going to put it on whatever the neckline warrants that day or whatever you feel comfortable in. Or if you're gifting, you don't need to worry because it's all the lengths. Let's show it on the hand here. This is the largest by far. I had it here earlier, brought it out to show you with a pendant that we had as well. So I really want to give you an option. Let's go up close too, because I want you to see these diamonds, the way they're set so beautifully in bezels, yes, but also closer together than we typically do. Usually they're a little bit more spaced. This is where you get all these bezel stones. They'll go from one end to the other with the exception of the adjustability and the O-rings. It's a 202 diamond weight. All those incredible round, brilliant 16, 17, 18-inch are your choices lobster claw clasp, meaning choices in that day-to-day. You're getting all 3 lengths by that virtue of 3 different O-rings there. So you can see those slightly different, bigger links there. That gives you 16, 17, 18. Here are the big bezel set diamonds, and we are going to do what we do best. Nobody has a DBTY in the quality or the value that we do. It's our 202. You've got white, yellow, or rose gold. Take advantage of it. This is a bestseller for a reason, and that is because you've done the legwork. You've done the due diligence. You know what even I have seen, and this is true story, I have seen CZ versions of this icon classic necklace, the new updated must-have style. I've seen CZ versions in plated metals that are literally more money than what we're doing on the VS diamonds in solid gold right here at TVON. And here's the best thing. You're not paying $39.99 or $29.99. This is a lot of diamonds. And they're all, look at this, all the way through. Every about a half inch or so, you get another big bezel and another big bezel and another and another and another. And we're not doing it for $29.99 or even $19.99. And this has been, let's face it, a bestseller at this price when it was not an extra 10% off. So you have a chance right now. This is what this Black Friday weekend is all about. It's lovely to have new and one-of-a-kinds in museum, but these are the classics you know you're going to gift and they're going to be so well received. But you also know, I think you got to treat yourself to one of these necklaces because we hear this more often than not. People that have it, put it on the moment it arrives and never even take it off. Now that's a smart investment if you ask me, and jewelry is something you're going to wear every day. Every day you put it on and you don't even, doesn't matter if you're leaving the house that day or not. Doesn't matter if you're getting really, really dressed up. This is still the necklace that's on your neckline every day. And it's not $19.99, $18.99, $17.99. Costume jewelry versions out there can be more. And yet we're not doing $17.99 or $17.77. Diamonds of gold have gone to the upper rungs that we've ever seen them reach. I don't know if it's done. I can't even say that it's plateauing or stopping or slowing. This is where you get your diamonds and your gold now. And take advantage of this extra bonus, 10% off weekend. It's going to be $1,699 for the necklace, an icon, a must-have. And yet, as someone who doesn't wear a lot of necklaces routinely because I don't like the weight of a necklace around my neckline, this one is comfortable, lightweight enough. I know it gives you a lot of drama to the look, but it is lightweight and comfortable enough to where you never have to worry about it being uncomfortable, and you never need to worry about, am I not going to wear it one day? Does it ever not go with something? The answer is no, it always works, and that's where you can see here, just as I hold it along the neckline, how big and impressive those diamonds are with that big size you're getting in 202. In a necklace, 2 carats 02 in incredible diamond weight for $16.99, but of course another $169.90 coming off that price, nearly $170 extra off today for you if you'd like it in white, yellow, or rose. This is the rose, and again, like I said, I think your traditional best bets are white or yellow, so I would think about going with one of those. Yes? Flash them. On the hand? Sure, side by side. You got it. Let's do that. Here's the first one. Well, this one's going to be the, first I'll try on the 8 carat, and then I'll put the 7 carat 21 sort of beside it here. They're the two together. Actually, let me put them side by side here. I think that's a little easier to see there, the difference. This is the 810. Remember, that one's $29.99 up top. This one's the 7 carat 21. That one's $26.99. These were all prices prior to your discounts, and we do have the DB2Y. Just had a quick request here. The lines have just lit up on the DB2Y, as they always do. But it's never been the price we are doing today. So here we go. That's going to be, because remember, even if we do a $100 sale event price, that'd be $100 off. Today on the DB2Y, you get $170 off. That's better. So, I mean, right? That's better. Here's the 8 carat 10. So let me know, Allison, if you have any questions on those. Remember, $26.99 for the 7 carat 21 and $29.99 for the 810. More diamond weight here as well with the 7 carat 21. So there are the two side by side. Let me take you back to the DB2Y. I guess we'll stay on the hand here, but I'll show you this one once again so you can see what that's all about. This is too good to miss out on when it's another $170 off today as it is. And there are those bigger diamonds. Now again, this is rose gold. It's probably not the best version to show you on my skin tone because I'm very kind of pinky in my skin tone. But again, it's up to you. This is meant to show you we can do the yellow, we can do the white. It's just meant to show you the size of those diamonds and the fact you're getting 202 in your incredible diamond weight. $16.99. What you actually pay though today, that's really important because it's only $15.29 and 10 cents at checkout. And look at this, from one end to the other. The only place you don't have diamonds is where your 3 O-rings are. That's to give you that flexibility to wear it at 16, 17, or 18 inches. It's not a choice of. We have gone that extra mile, put in that premium grade clasp, which is the lobster claw, and given you those bigger diamonds as well. And all you have to do you have one, Virginia? You do? Okay, so let me know what color everyone's getting because I have a limited quantity. Antonio, you've got a DB2Y as well? The largest version, that is. And Jalen, do you want one too? All right, and we've got 5 gone right now and very busy on the phone lines. Make sure you're dialed in. $1,529. Is that right? Yeah. It's really, really, really good. Really good. $15.29 and 10 cents. DB2Y, the biggest one we do. 202 in diamonds, only a half an inch apart all the way around. Incredible value. Another way, somebody just took 3. We have one shopper taking 3 of the 202s. They're going to have 6 carats in diamonds arriving at their house. What a buy. Oh my goodness. This has been a best. I know so many of you watching right now, you paid $16.99 and I don't think you have any qualms with that, right? That is a value. You know that's a value. But to get this today for another $170 off, to get it for $15.29.10. Oh my goodness. This is so, and you will live in it. Think about that for a second. $15.29. If you just wore that, let's just say every day for 1 year. Think about what that would be. That would mean you're spending like $4 a day to wear that. Yeah, but you have it for a lifetime. Yes, Jess. Hi, Lynette. Thank you so much. She got the rose gold. I think she saw it, liked it, and said, I'll take one. Yeah. Linda got a white gold. Thank you, Lynette and Linda. What about you, Allison? Who's got yours? Ginger's getting one. Hi, Ginger. I bet that's Ginger K. Hi, Ginger. Hi. Happy holidays. What about you, Virginia? Donna? Darla, rather. Darla's getting white gold. Thank you, Antonio. Who's that? Brand new register. Where's she calling from? Indianapolis. I love it. Hi, Heidi. Heidi's getting one. She's brand new. Shopping in Indiana. I love it. Joyce has got one. Jess has got one. Joanne's got one too. Oh my goodness, even Joanne's on the phones getting one too. $15.29. $4 a day if you wear it just every day for 1 year. I think you're going to wear it for longer than a year because that is not a style that's going anywhere. Happens to be the hottest iconic style right now, but that doesn't mean a year from now, 2 years from now, and late 2023 and 5 years from now, you're not wearing that and enjoying it just as much as you do today. That's the beauty of it, and it's not been this price. Even if you saw it, like even if this was on, okay, if it was on a $50 off sale, I'm sure it's been. Probably it's been $50 off. Well, okay, that's $16.49. What about when it's been $100? Okay, that's $15.99. Guess what? The best value is today because 10% is $170 off nearly, and that makes it the lowest price it's ever been, and it would be very difficult to do this for any lower ever. Who got yours, Joyce? Thank you so much. Hey, Donald, he got one too. Love it. So $16.99, but that's not what you pay. Huge value. Take advantage of it. We love having this one here. I'm so excited that this could be in the, and you know what? We have all our viewer to thank who asked for it to verify that it would actually go through the bail on one of the pendants we had earlier. That's really the beauty of it. Amazing. So $16.99, but $15.29. I'd much rather have you pay. I mean, there's something you can do something with that $170 you save, right? And you're not getting any less a necklace or any less gold or any less diamond weight. That is incredible, and it's a great giftable. I know it may not be like the gift you get for necessarily like the neighbor or the mailman, but you know, male woman, male person, or random people. But you know what? If there's a loved one that really loves jewelry, that sister that you adore and you want to show her how much you care, or mom or your daughter or even your best friend in the whole wide world, and she would just love to have this necklace, this is the best day to get it and really blow them over. And just blow them over or bowl them over. What am I, a hurricane? Like, just bowl them over with gratitude and excitement. And every time, like, to me, as someone who's given a lot of jewelry through the years to people of all different types, I got to tell you, there is something about seeing a piece you gave. Like, I think of my nail gal, because I see her a lot, and I gave her diamond earrings. We've known each other a long time, and I gave her diamond earrings way back when. And when I see her and she's wearing them, it just makes you so happy. You know, it just makes you just, oh, she really likes those earrings. And she's not wearing them just because she's seeing me. She's wearing them all the time, right? Like, you know, you see her on social and you see what she's up to and see her hanging out with the fam. She's wearing her earrings. Like, nothing makes you feel better. It means they really, really love it. And hopefully they're thinking of you every time they put it on. And so this is one you probably just never even take off. So loving this in just massive diamonds here all the way around. You got to get one. And remember, this is an event where you're still getting a 30-day money-back guarantee, where, you know, callers like Heidi, who are brand new, or, you know, she's probably been watching significantly enough to understand that VS Diamonds are VS Diamonds, and it's going to look fabulous. But just if you're, you know, there are skeptics out there that, rightfully so, when they first start watching TVON, believe there's no way I could be getting that good a quality piece of jewelry for that price tag. And then once you actually take the plunge and experience it, you realize, oh, wait, I am. And I have now found the new place that I'm going to shop forever and ever and ever, amen, and I don't need to shop anywhere else. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard from people that used to shop in the very, very high-end stores, and they've got the money to do it because they've been doing it for years, and they can drop $60, $70, $80, $200,000 on a piece of jewelry, but they realize when you find TVON, you don't have to. And that just means usually more jewelry is what that means. You maybe don't need to be as selective in how often you treat yourself to a piece, or maybe you are just, you know, keeping it with the classics here, keeping, you know, those decisions to pieces you know you're going to live in. And take it from a gal who I correspond with literally hundreds of viewers a day, you know, through various channels like social media and email and everything else. And, you know, this is the TVON family rapport that we have, and it's wonderful to hear from you all. And I hear more often than not, I get my DBTY, I got it, I put it on, I never take it off. I worn it every day. And you just take it off like once a week, give it a good cleaning, and then put it right back on. It's not uncomfortable to even have when you're sleeping. Like, leave it on. Yeah. Charlene got a white gold. Wonderful, Charlene, thank you. Happy holidays. Black Friday weekend in full effect here, but before you know it, it's going to be a distant memory and it's going to be over. Oh. Womp womp. $15.29 at checkout. All right, let's keep moving. Did we need any more, Allison, I think you were talking about the tanzanites, right? Did we need any more guidance on those tanzanites? We're all good? Okay. That's the one that should be gone, I think. That's the one that should be gone. That's item number 6602. Keep calling on the DBTYs. They're not gone. I just want to make sure that we have a moment here. We got like 19 minutes. I want to make sure we can show you any requests that come in here at the end of the day. You know, everyone's seeing a lot of jewelry now, and they're probably thinking, okay, what do I want? What do I need before the 10% off is no longer? What can I get? What do I want? What do I need? Thank you. So here's where we got to make some decisions here. Let me know if you need to see something again, if you need to see it one more time to make sure that you're right on with your decision and get that 10% off. There are some amazing values. Everything has been amazing. If we put it up and it's been part of this event, it's been an amazing value. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so $26.99. Keep calling on DB2Ys until they're gone. We're going to keep offering those at $15.29 and 10 cents until they're gone. Take them, take them, take them, take them, take them. And then we go right here to what's going to come down to a crazy low as well. I just think that one should go. Also, what else? Hoopy hoops? Should we see some hoops? Or are you guys ready for the butterfly? Or what about this other tanzanite? So we've seen quite a few in the 7, 8, 16 carat range. Let's go to something a little bit smaller. How about a 5 carat? Here's a 507. And yellow diamonds with it as well. This is like a smaller version of what we saw in the rounds with pink, except this time it's an oval with yellows and white diamonds also. What a great look this is. Any questions on the pear shapes? I think they're both still here. So you got 2 options on those pear shape. Blue wings, here's 7526. That's a 507. Yellow diamonds, there's actually, this fools me every time. I think they're huge individual yellow diamonds. They're actually a couple of stones paved. See there, 4 stones on each side paved in the formation of a pear shape. And then you have the round brilliance in the halo. So that's going to be a nice way to just add a little bit of a mix of color with the yellow diamonds, but just not overwhelmingly so. You're still getting the white diamonds, which keeps it all pretty classic. Have a huge value here. Let's make it speedy because we got only about, gosh, we're really limited on time now. Only a few short minutes remaining in the show. So it's last call for requests. You know we're going to be busy at the end of the show here. Yeah, but I'm looking at this and it's like still, I mean, we just had an 8 carat at the same price of $29.99. So I think I need to maneuver this a bit and modify. Let's maneuver and modify together. And if that means bigger value, yes. It's exactly the purpose. $29.99, Tony, the only problem with that is I had an 8 carat 10 just a minute ago for $29.99. So I don't think anybody in the right mind is going to pay $3,000 for a 5 carat. That's my logic. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to get you a better value. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds, 56 points in the white, 11 points in the yellow, and a 507 really good oval. We're not doing $2,500 because there's even been, well, we had the 7 carat here for $26.99. I think we need to keep on marching. So instead of even 25 or 24 or 23 or 22, let's just send it out of here. I mean, we can do this, right? We have like 15 minutes. 15. And very busy on the phones. And so I'm not going to say $2,200 or $2,100 either. We'll go $1,999. It makes it under $1,800 for the tanzanite you see there, a 507. And we'll show it on the hand here as well. Major moment tanzanite lovers. Here it is, the 5 carat. I feel like we've been seeing some of that upper echelon material. This is still a big stone. It's still a mighty fine stone here. It's a bigger size, but it'll be $17.99 and change. So that's a much better way to get a stone that's still going to give you significant size. Here it is on the hand for you so you can see it. I just love that it's got a little bit of the yellow. I mean, if you're kind of like, you know, you're wearing yellow gold and white gold on different days, and this is going to tie them all together no matter what the necklaces are looking like or the bracelets. Yes. I don't think so. Joanne, is the rubellite sold from earlier? I feel like I heard it was, right? But always good to double check because you just never know. Oh, it's listed as a pink tourmaline, but it's the rubellite we had in the round. I think Jalen got it, right? I think you got that round rubellite, right? Oh, yeah. You did, right? Okay. Questions? All right. So this one's $19.99, but that'll be $17.99 at checkout. There it is. There it is. Okay, next up. I think we need to bring this to you because it's a bit of, it's amazing they haven't been requested in this show, to be honest, because you can't do a sales show and not have a few requests. And I'm hoping that means everybody has a pair of these already. But if not, if there's anybody out there that does not yet have the 82 point inside out half-inch diamond hoop, we got to bring them out. 82 points in diamonds, front and back. Should we see, Antonio, if we have anything similar back there? We're going to check. Okay, because we still have about 15 minutes, so we could probably see if there's something similar for your caller and bring it out if we do. How about this, though? Yellow or white gold? I'm showing you one of each just so you can see the difference. And they're 82 points in diamonds. This is the half-inch style. I don't call a half-inch a huggy. I think a quarter-inch is a huggy, but for some people, it is a huggy, right? It just depends on what you're comfortable wearing or how long your lobe is, but this is a really good look for everyday wear. But it is unusual in other marketplaces you might shop in the jewelry space in general. It's tougher to find an inside-out style in a half-inch diameter, which is what we're bringing right now. 311 is the number, 82 points in diamonds. We have white, yellow, and rose gold available. And yet, again, I'm showing you one of each. It's a click enclosure, hinged at the base, clicks in place, locked and good to go. You can even stack these up. I'll show you what a couple look like together. So if you do have multiple piercings, it's an if, but you know what? We're seeing a lot of hoops being used for that purpose right now. So if you wanted to do it that way, you can. And we'll show you what that looks like. So really just kind of a flexible kind of style here, something that is not just worn in a primary piercing anymore. I mean, we're seeing more hoops kind of, moved around and used in different ways. So feel free to do all that, and I'll show you one of each on. But you know what? They're not even going to be $9.99, and this is a lot of significant diamond weight in that spectacular VS quality, yes. Do I have a black diamond? I don't know. Let me see. Are we looking for a ring? I don't think I have anything out here in black diamond rings. So maybe, I think Joyce is back there. We could see if we have something in black diamonds. And if there's a size preference, maybe let her know. I don't have anything out here in a black diamond right now. But let's go. I bet you there's something. Also, I'll give you a quick look at these on. We've got two of them on together. So you can see what they look like side by side. So what did I do? Wrong. Tony will redo it. This is what happens when you have no idea because you don't have a mirror. I've oftentimes put two earrings in one piercing, and I did today, only in the third, which I've never done before. So here we go with this last call on these earrings. They're not even $9.99 though. Here's what we're gonna do, and I will try to do a better job getting that into my second piercing instead because that's where I wanna show it to you. And you know what? We'll just do them right now, $777, but an extra $77 off. So that should mean lowest price ever on these hoops, which is awfully nice to be able to do. So we'll give you a look at them in just a second. I've got them on now in the way I wanted to show them to you at least so you can get an idea of what they're all about. So you can see they're just, what I did was put the white gold in the second and then the yellow gold's in the first there. So it's a little large, I think, for a second piercing. Usually that's why I say a true huggy is a 1/4 inch. Those are you, but if that has not worked for you in the past, if that tends to be a little too short for your piercing, then, certainly this would be a better option for you. So just a great look. And again, white or yellow gold, you decide. Rose gold's also here. It's just not here. So $777 back to the wheel we'll go. We'll give you a great discount on that one as well. And that'll be your extra 10% off. So $777, always need to bring those out. Sale shows and important kind of, icons like this, they're up there with the DBTY as far as your everyday wearability. I mean, just that piece that without fail, no matter what your lifestyle's like, those are going to be an earring you get a lot of wear out of. So that's going to be our last call at the $777. Still have DBTYs, the 202s going out, and I hope that continues because I don't know if there's a better option. People ask me all the time, like, I just started watching the show. I love it, and I really like the jewelry, but I can't buy everything. Where do you suggest I start? And usually what I'll say is a DBTY. Start there. Start with those icons, and here we just brought you the biggest one we do at the lowest price we do. So that's where I would definitely think about going with that 202. If you're kind of sitting on the fence and not totally sure and you're wondering, should I? The answer is a resounding yes. Please do try that DBTY. You will love it. The hoops are $777. Again, I'm showing you one white, one yellow. The white gold in the background, the yellow gold in the foreground there. Choose your favorite or get the rose gold. Not often easy to find a rose gold diamond inside out hoop, but we are making it happen for you. And of course, your price today at checkout is actually $6.99. So that's really fabulous, $6.99.30. So that's going to be it, guys. We've got about now 9 minutes left in the show. I know we're working on some requests here, so I'm getting ready to show you those. Shall we find anything that works? Of course, tomorrow we're back in the morning, same time, same place, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll have another 3 hours of our Black Friday weekend continuing for our Sunday, which is always a big day. And you know we've got special things planned tomorrow. So it is highly recommended. If you are a jewelry lover who loves saving, you are going to be with us and you're going to be very impressed and pleased that you are. So we'll continue the party tomorrow, the big Black Friday sale weekend. If you have any requests or questions on anything you've seen in the last 3 hours today, we'd love to hear from you because a couple of really important items are still here, like the pear-shaped tanzanite, like the big hoops, like the, what else? Anything else? Let me check and see. Not a lot is left, but still a few pieces. Oh, the 153 VVS diamond, VVS2, yellow diamond with the cert, still hanging out. How about the 888 diaspora? How about the green sapphire? I think is still here too. Oh, and the star sapphire / ruby, that's still here as well. And pink diamond, charm ring. Got one of those left for you. So last call on the hoops, 777. They're actually under $700 at checkout today. Love that. And then we have the 543 Paraiba if you want to talk to us about that one. I say just make us an offer on that one. And then here we go with the blue sapphire. I want to get to the butterfly ring. It's so attractive here. This is really pretty with the blue sapphires and the diamonds. And there's different sizes and shapes here of the blue sapphires, pairs and rounds. That's item number 8428. And that is our blue sapphire diamond pave. Look at this ring. Yes, 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 yes. 18K no less. You get an 18 karat gold. You've got 55 points among the two pear shaped sapphires, 59 points of the rounds. So over a carat in sapphires, but also 34 points in diamonds. And we have one only, and I'll do that for $999. That'll be under $900 for the first time here today. Also going to be white gold only. And here is what it looks like on. Still have the hoops for you. Very busy on the phone lines on the hoops. Obviously, never seen those under $700 before. So loving that. Then we also have the butterfly. We're going to take a look at that on the hand here. Looking so good for under $900. This is where you can see it spans the width of your finger here. Really, really well, but there's only one. So it'll be a quick one. Don't think that's going to be here for long. And higher purity in gold. We got the 18 karat white gold there. Love that too. Okay, we all ready? Yes, $999, one only. Love this. You know, even from a distance, good way to evaluate sapphires is up close, that's one thing. But to see from further away, we talk about this with emeralds, a lot of times they just get darker. This is where you see the true, beautiful, high quality. The fact we're further away, and they still look as bright blue as ever. Oh, thank you, Myra. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, she's saying so many kind things about the Lauren's Links collection. Loving that. The comfort of it, the spectacular nature of it. How nice. Love that. The butterfly's here. All right, so $999, but under $900 for that one. Check out. Just want to remind you there is a 201 VS. We had the VVS earlier. That's a 153. But I also have this one, and it's too good to leave, well, here. So I'm going to show this to you because this is actually a certified stone as well, and it's item number 7487. And that will be the 2 karat 01 VS2 GIA certified yellow diamond. So we have butterflies here if you'd like it. I think that one's going to go. But this is item number 7487. And what a look to get in a really just, I mean, premium 201 yellow diamond. I'll show you the cert here. It's 18 karat solid gold again. So we're seeing more of that 18 karat gold that we so enjoy, but you're also getting a 201 with a carat 78 in the diamond. So carat 78, look at the first halo. That initial halo is a complete and utter wow. But you also have, check out the gigantic halo, the double row. We're going to show you the inside. This is there. Do you see 2 rows? I mean, 2 rows is better than one when you've got a piece that, you know, overall the platform is so big. Here's where you've got the finishing on the inside, so that's going to be comfortable to wear on the hand. Got to show you the cert because that's a big deal to have a GIA cert to go with your high-end yellow diamond. Cushion modified brilliant 6.5 by 7 millimeters, 201. W to X range VS2. No fluorescence. GIA inscribed as well. And look at this. Front and back. Up close view, magnified view of inclusions. Well, I say that loosely because it's like, what inclusions? And you look over here and you realize we're at, for a stone this size, to be in that VS category is so impressive. Let's take a look at the ring. One color only. Major. I mean, 2 carats. We don't live in a diamond world where bigger diamonds go down in price. They just don't. And that applies to just the commonplace everyday white diamonds that are a dime a dozen, so to speak. It doesn't apply. When you're talking about really important yellow diamonds, they're not frequently seen. That is why they're not discounted. When you have an upper level stone that's certified and everything, I mean, we don't send every yellow diamond to the GIA before we set it into jewelry. Most of them, we just, you know, we know that they're in the VS range and we just put them in a piece of jewelry. This is an extra step because it was just that premium of stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and we're going to get a great value. And do not wait on these bigger pieces because this is where you save the most. This is where the most is to be saved when you have these more important pieces because, you know, after all, We've already marked them down to a level that nobody in this world can touch. Besides where you are at right now, the network you're watching, the place you're shopping, this is the best of the best value-wise. And we are so ready to blow it out because this ring, $25,999 formerly, not today. $18K. Think about your total diamond weight here. It's $379. You're getting so close to 4 carats in diamonds here overall, but it really does boil down to that certified center stone. It's going to be our best value we can do. Best value, you've got it right here. There's no other way to do, and look at the color. Look at the color. It's amazing. You're not squinting to see the yellow. This is not a canary yellow with a barely there color. It is intense. We have 2 minutes left in the show. I better do this quick. We'll make it $9,999 first caller. That's it. $99.99. There's an extra $1,000 to be saved. That's the difference. You're saving $1,000. It's under $9,000 to get this ring to you. That would never happen. But thanks to this Black Friday weekend and 10% off, even the big items, that's going to make it that value you cannot leave behind. So it's going to be $89.99. It's a first caller situation. You call me now. It's yours. If there's anything we can help you with, this is the time to do it. The phone lines are open for a few minutes after we go off the air in 94 seconds. Call us quickly, same number. You can get right in. We'll let you know if your favorite piece is still available. Think about those 202 DBTYs. Think about the Lauren's links. Think about anything you've seen. We'll check on availability, see if it's still here. I want to remind you that we do it again tomorrow. This Black Friday weekend, we'll march on Sunday morning is going to be good. Be sure and be with us. We would love to have you with us. I can't even tell you what all is planned, but there is some really, really, really special Sunday fun in store for you, and we have 1 minute left, so you better run faster than that. Thank you. We've got one more thing to show you here. What did we find? Oh, we did find like an orangey red tourmaline. Who's this for, Antonio? Because I got to do it quickly. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this stone. Take a look. What we'll do is this one, you know what? It's a gorgeous stone. It's huge. It's a 10 karat 69. It's item number 7475. If you like it, we'll give you a great value on this one. We'll make it $29.99 for a 1069 red, orange, pink. This is a tourmaline, and it's 27 points in diamonds and rose gold only. $29.99. That'll actually be under $2,700 if you'd like it. Let me try it on for you. Last call on the show. Thanks again for being with us today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. Be with us tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Pacific time. That is noon Central, and that is 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you all then. Big Sunday as Black Friday weekend rolls on. Thanks again for being with us today. We really appreciate you all so much. This one's $29.99. Take your 10% off and have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow. It's going to be a good day, so be sure and join us. You don't want to miss tomorrow.